Alright, hello, people of the future.
Wait, what?
Because we're recording.
Oh, we're live?
Well,
live,
not
mate.
live, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what I'm gonna do first is just have a quick summary of the PR, and then we'll go from there and just work on making the 40. Also, Nop is on the panel now, so
Hello,
Welcome.
I'm on the panel.
yeah. So that's pretty cool. Connor is not here today, so that's also that sucks. Zach first. Kind of obvious, to be honest. The only thing kind of doesn't help is he is 2-2 with Jono, which would be nice if he was positive. I don't actually know how he is 2-2. I didn't expect that. It's been a while since I looked. But the top three were kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Top four were kind of obvious, to be honest. It was Zach, Jono, Beat, Separate. It is just ordered here as well, although we're not sure on these last three. Well, Zav and Meme got a HMs. Top 10 are these ones. I mean, the PR will be released by the time this video's out anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, J Dizzle second. Still also pretty obvious, like negative on Seb, but a lot of green there. And only one losing record, one even record. Pretty good. Not as good as Zach, who doesn't have a losing record though, and is positive on Seb. Beat has 2 sets on each of them, and that's a lot of green. So kind of also clear. Seb only played the top 2 twice. Is negative on Beat, but again a lot of green. Up on Scoba even with Bradley, and 1-0 on J-Dills was really nice. Had a really good Pixel 250 where he got third, below Pat and Zach.
Also, as a major win. Jeez.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, major win's a major win. I'll give it up.
Exactly.
True.
Someone, I think.
So the first proper, we had probably 3 sections of actual discussions because the top 4 is kind of obvious. So the first discussion was Scobo and DD, which we all agreed they were 5th and 6th. It was just a matter of who's where. And we ended up giving it to Scobo. 11-0 on Beefy, who is at the time was 7th or 8th, is insane. And
That's so messed up.
it's so much sets. It's like he's doing what Wukins did to him. He's doing it to Beefy. And that's really good. Bradley does have a set on those top 3, so his record's a bit better there. But Bradley's also like negative on Mast, even with Mean God, even with Beefy. And Scobo has, I think the tiebreaker in the end was that last monthly win. Bradley had a good floating point, which is what he had in his favour, but Scobo didn't win that monthly, sorry, but he did get second to a rampant J Dizzle who beat everyone except for Beefy. But he did beat Beefy anyway. So yeah, Beefy playing amazing. Scobo just beats him. Scobo also beat Zach that tournament. So beating first in Vic. Also, even with first in Vic is very nice. So yeah, it was a close one, but we went for Scobo. The next discussion was Rebs and Beefy. If you look at the top of their records versus like these top 6 above them, bit more red from Rebs, but he does have a couple sets on Seb and 1 on Scobo, which is a much better record than how Beefy went against the Robs with 0-11 and hadn't played Seb.
That's crazy.
So they're kind of similar here. Both taken a few sets. Probably lost about the same amount as well. But the problem for Beefy was just this versus the people below them. I mean, this is just clean from Rebs. It's just super clean. Like 3-1, 3-0, 5-0, 1-0, 2-1, 4-0. Beefy has 7-0 on Mean God, which is ridiculous, but also
So funny.
yeah, also negative on myself, 2-4, negative on Connor, 0-2, negative in the head tab with Rebs. So it was a discussion, but it was kind of a comfortable decision to go with Rebs in the end.
Even with how much Rebs chopped to people not on this list.
Yes, yeah. I mean, he did chop to
We'll get to
Tonkanonka, and he chopped to
Right.
Sydney.
And he chopped to me and Homer.
Yeah. For the last couple spots, the discussion was between Flo, myself, and Zav, really. At first we were kind of discussing Flo and Zav mainly, but we just were not impressed with what Zav had done. He had nothing Rambat, to be honest. His floating point wasn't wowing us. Like, it was 9th, which is a little bit better than what I got at 13th, but we both kind of got similar level wins. And then Zav also just didn't attend much, and as you can see here... Also, I was not... because I was the only person in the panel to be, like... Oh, Connor was as well. Like, in contention for PR/HMs. I, like, kept quiet in this period, and then Connor did the same for when we discussed him, because you don't want, like, bias and stuff. But from what I remember, like, 2-2 with Luma, who's probably going to be kind of low, 1-1 with Mamp, 0-1 on Note, 0-2 on Isaiah. These aren't disqualifying, but the problem is Zav doesn't have enough positive records to balance them out, because Zav didn't attend much, and is dropping quite a lot of sets given that low attendance. Whereas I'm also dropping them, but I've got so much more positive. Flo's also wildly inconsistent, but 2-1 on Scobo, 1-2 on Seb is negative on me though, but 1-0 on Zav, 2 on Meme God is really good. So we also, the top 8 floating point is a high that none of us, Zav and I didn't have. Meme God didn't have at the time. Connor definitely didn't have. So we gave it to Flo and then myself. Then it was looking at HMs. Well, there was like a discussion maybe Zav could be 11th and also on PR, but we decided not to because just hadn't done enough. Was the view it felt like. And then Meme God, Mast. So we did give Zav HMs in the end because these getting set on Scobo, Beefy, myself is still really good. Like, he's still got a high strike rate with PR, but he's just messing up a bit too much with those low level players, in relative terms at least. Meme God, positive on me, really nice. Even with Zav, even with DD, kind of hasn't done too much wrong. Got a set on Rebs, which a lot of people cannot say. 3 people above him cannot say, so he did enough to also get HM. The thing that Connor also did similarly, like in terms of getting these sets, he's probably done a bit better, but he's just dropping a lot of sets and had a really bad floating point, which was probably the final straw for not getting HM in the end. So yep, that was the PR discussion.
Shout outs to Flo for possibly the worst PR loss we've ever seen.
Yeah,
last season.
still
It
to
looked
be
like he had a
informed.
fight to jump on the other two though.
Yeah, yet to be informed of, no offense to Phosphor, but a worse PR loss. But hey, I mean, he still did it, so...
Still made it to PR.
Yeah, and Phosphor got his PR win. It was a PR win on last season, and it'll be a PR win in the season he got it. So it's just unequivocally a PR win for Mr. Tom, so good for him.
Hell yeah.
My theory is he was trying to throw to me as a good mate, but he got the Toms mixed up.
Oh, is that what we're saying for Rebs as well?
No, because Rebs was 5-0 on me, so he clearly was not trying to throw.
He was trying to make it 5-2, he just got the wrong Tom.
Yeah. Anyways, so with HMs, we didn't give them a number, so that's our job now. We all...
Finally up.
Yeah, we're up. So we've all gone with Meme God over Zav, but I do want to just go through it anyway. I've spoke for a lot, so why don't you guys chop your reasons?
Yeah, so I wrote up something that we saw this season that didn't really happen a lot previously is there was a lot less chopping from PR players to those not that far below. So So Meme God got, I think it was 3 extra PR wins than what Zav did. Even with higher attendance, it wasn't like an insane amount of attendance difference because Sam doesn't turn up to a ton.
Yeah.
And then he also dropped consistently less sets total despite having a higher attendance than Zav. And so he just didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Which really helped his case, in my eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like,
was similar.
what was Meme God's worst loss? It would have been like Shreks.
Yeah, Strix or Newt,
Like-
depending on how you pay it. Oh, Necro as well.
In that particular case, it's probably Shreks.
Yeah,
Because
but none of these are that bad.
Yeah, like he's literally done nothing wrong.
These are all top 25, probably all top 20.
Yeah,
I think. So that's such a high. Like that's impressive too. There's some good players outside that range.
Isaiah or
not
Necro,
lost.
then you're
Yeah.
fine on.
Yeah,
And
like,
then on the
both
flip side,
Mhm.
Zav had, he said there was a Magnus loss somewhere in there, 2 to Lumerin on the same night.
Yep.
And then also Newt loss, also Shrix loss, also Isaiah loss.
Yeah.
Zav shares the same losses in the main.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough wins to balance them out.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, I'm pretty much in agreement with what you've both said there.
I mean, if you also check the results in general,
Yep.
they both have like very similar wins or like results in terms of tournaments.
Yeah, I mean Zav's just got the one tournament outside of floating point in these big ones, which is the 7th.
Yeah, but like in terms of weeklies, like they both have come second.
Right.
Mainly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in agreement with what you've both said there, so I'm happy to send it.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, we all put it this way originally, but it's always good to go over and maybe reconsider. But yeah, no issues here. We'll chuck Meme God 11 and Zav 12.
And just because his name came up in conversation, I think we all have him next for Connor. We might as well jump straight in. He sort of had the similar stuff. You brought up his iffy floating point where he's lost to Yellow for 17th or something like that, 25th rather. I sort of lost to the similar people. I think it was an Ololi loss, a Skinny Pat loss, also a couple of Luma losses, a couple of Newt losses, Tin Man loss. The losses outside of clear top 20 players starts piling up compared to Zav.
Yeah.
Even though he's positive on a few PR players.
Yeah. I think the loss to Jason also kind of hurts at Pixel 250.
Yeah, lost to Jason at Pixel 250 for 9th.
Don't want... Like, 9th is good, though, but don't want to be losing like that. That's not great.
Hey, man, Jason top-8 a major in this season. I'll give it up.
25th does really hurt, I would say.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
But
far from the worst floating point results we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we're not putting him HMs because that's decided.
Yeah.
But I do want to look at Eastcall and Iceman and just compare them to Connor as well quickly. And compare them to each other.
Isaiah didn't do a lot wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I marked him down for this, but the on the flip side, he lost to Beefy and Iceman, 2nd and 3rd at that tournament for 13th. So it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah.
9th and 13th, nothing crazy, but nothing amazing either. What did Connor get at end of an era?
He got 7th, losing to.
Oh, he did. Yeah. So that is a bit better. What are Iceman's results like? 2nd at Arcadian, also 25th at Floating Point. 9th, 7th, 13th, 9th.
I mean, you can also check all their weeklies. It's pretty similar in terms of their results.
Yeah, I mean, the head-to-head kind of shows that as well. A couple losses outside where you want, but that's everyone here, so that's fine.
And Iceman has considerably better losses at Floating Point.
Yeah.
Because it's Tom and Unpheasant.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, to Yellow. With no real disrespect to Yellow, but he's a tier down from...
Yeah. Well, it's
To
like
you, really.
a Vic PR loss and the best Australian at that tournament. Like, what do
Yeah.
you want? I think the thing Easy Call and Mast have going for them that Iceman doesn't so much is just the spread of wins is a bit better.
Yeah,
but
that
then
top range is
yeah,
really-
but Iceman does have the second at the Arcadian, which is really good.
yeah.
Thing is with Isaiah, he's had a bunch of tries and got none of any of these guys. I think Connor has beaten one of them.
Yeah, Bradley, I think.
Yeah, he's got
Bradley
two on Beefy. So yeah, I think his records versus PR are too much to put him any lower, realistically. He's got some problems, like some bad losses, but that's everyone at this point. Like, so do the other two. So
Yeah.
I'm.
But that's the thing. We're seeing iffy losses a lot earlier.
Kinda,
It's
yeah.
not- yeah. Normally, it's not this many iffy losses in the top 15.
What the hell? Autofill.
Little suggestions.
I think it's just copying my list.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's trying to autofill either that or Oscars.
Yeah, well, so far we've just copied
All three of us.
Well, yeah, we all
much,
agreed
yeah.
and we've put them, which is typically how it will work, but always good to double check.
Well, here's where it starts getting different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, Tom and I have Iceman and Isaiah, who we've just covered.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring up Wildan Knob?
Yes, because his wins are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because I
It
think
is true.
even though Wildan is, I'd say, more inconsistent than the others in this conversation, he
Mhm.
just has like so much crazier wins, and also the placements at the end of at end of era especially.
Yeah, getting fifth there, beating Connor and Bradley is nuts.
I think same placement at the Arcadian as Isaiah, but I mean I'll check what happened, but Isaiah that's fine. But I'm pretty sure Wildan lost to Magnus, and I don't know who he lost to in
Yeah.
losers.
He lost to Nick in losers.
So that's a lot less.
Yeah, I'll give it up for that one.
And like I value it as an important tournament for splitting up these players, and he's kind of messed it up.
All the
here.
ones that are.
But I feel like just 1-0 on Bradley, a win on Bin, 2-0 on Connor is like so big.
Yeah. I think I just don't like these two Rambats as well, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair, and especially the if you go back to the head-to-head, like the losses to Aiden, Tonkadonka, and Mamp.
Yeah.
It's pretty
some
rough.
pretty
I'm not
grim
gonna
ones.
lie.
Like
For top 15, for like that 14th, 15th spot.
Yeah, we'll compare.
We'll point out
To,
that although
Sigas
Wildan
is
has
a lot more clean.
Yeah, 100%.
Wildan has
this
his
is
wins,
a
but
bit
it's
more clean.
actually just one PR win in the scheme of things.
Yeah, because
It's just
inactive.
Bin's inactive. Yeah, he would have been PR level.
Yeah.
But Connor's not PR on there, and then the rest of them are just sort of ones that if you're in the top 20, you're like they're cool that they've won them, but it's not like a tipping the scale one.
Yeah, I think it's just too inconsistent for me. I want to see like
He's also won a weekly, I want to say.
Yes, but
which is more than I can say for
I
the other
think,
three.
I think it was over like a lolly.
For 15.
Uh,
He beat Aloli and Homer in winners, finals, and grands.
oh yeah, it's because everyone else got
Because-
upset. Ryan got upset
because-
and Luma got upset.
Yeah, it was because no. To be fair, Wildan beat Luma. I've
Oh,
taken out Rebs. Homer's taken out Rebs and losers. Harry's eating shit because he's playing random.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main thing I had against Wildan was I wrote up a list of people that have been PR and how many times, and there's quite a few people that have won like 3 to 5 or around that, and Wildan just having 1 looked pretty stark in contrast.
Like PR wins.
PR wins, like you go, okay, well, Rukins has 5 different PR wins. Malakoff has Zach beat and Tom, aka 2 of the top 3, and another PR win.
Okay, yeah.
That sort of stuff. So I held it against him a little bit. Where Isaiah's got 2 different PR wins, while Wildan's just got 1.
I I can't go past. I can't look past the monthlies, the earlier monthlies. They're just
Yeah,
like,
that's fair enough. I think I have a bit too much recency bias in my head.
yeah. Well, it's like
That final weekend was holy shit.
Yeah, that final weekend was
yeah.
incredible.
But it's
We look
like
at these other monthlies are just like
17th, 13th, and then 13th at a tournament with no PR players except me. And unlike Isaiah, he doesn't really have an excuse.
if he's trying to
He
be
didn't
top
get
15,
unlucky. He just got 13th.
he shouldn't be getting ninth at RMRT to two guys that are nowhere near this conversation in me and Anthony.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
we're comfortably top 40 or whatever, but if he wants to be in that range, he can't be losing to both of us in the same tournament to miss top 8.
That's fair
Given how
enough.
small RMIT is.
Is there anyone else we want to look at for that 14th spot?
I am tempted to bring up Harry, but I think he is below. But the
I
two
think
top 3
it's
wins
good.
is just mind-boggling because what the hell is this guy's season?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
he's like 1-5 on a lolly, but then has a Zach win and a beat win because he played his main for like one tournament.
It's so troll, dude.
This guy is just the Homer headache of last season, but reincarnated.
It's ridiculous.
it's like crazier because yeah, it's a Zach and a beat win.
And then he only got
Yeah,
9th
Homer
at that
beats
tournament.
Yeah.
Like, Zach and beat win, and then he gets 9th. What?
Exactly. Like,
Because like, it was the Pat Cloud and the Zach Random, right?
I think so, yeah.
But still, you have to give it up as a Zach and a beat win.
Yeah.
yeah.
The problem is the drop off after me, and it's like Jamie, who's we're still not getting to, and will not be there for a bit, or a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
And then it's like Jason, Neek, but he's negative on him. Skinny Pat and a lolly are a fair bit lower,
Your lolly record is
and he's so negative on a lolly.
all those pixels early in the season, and lolly just like beat the random twice in a row.
You also have to look at his like weeklies; they're not that great.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's two one-hit wonder for me. Sort of same as Wildan. Like, they both have these really high highs, but so much stuff that is not good.
It's sort of whose high are you calling better? Because he's only got a 9th, but he's got better wins in it
Yeah.
compared to
I mean,
Wildan's.
I'd say yeah, Harry's
not as good wins,
highs
but
is
he
probably
wins.
higher than
Yeah, I agree.
because like yeah, no one else on the list I think has a Zach win.
Yep.
That sounds correct. Yeah.
Newt has done pretty well, but 65th at floating point is so bad.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It's
Yeah,
so bad.
Hey, shout out to Newt for not making me the worst performing Vic at floating point. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
He lost to what was it? Fierce and Violet, I think.
Yeah, which isn't even terrible, but it's still 65th.
Well, a Fierce loss is pretty grim, but a Violet loss when he's become PR the same season
Yeah.
in New South Wales. You'd be tempted to argue he'd probably actually just be losing that a decent amount of the time.
He'd probably be, if not in this discussion with Isaiah and Iceman, potentially just cleanly above them if floating point didn't exist. But now I think he's cleanly below, is my view.
Yeah.
And Venera also, like, isn't enough to change things. Well, it's kind of average.
Which other ones? So end of an era, he's done bugger all.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, he's beaten Nop, who we haven't gotten to yet, and Rooster, who we haven't gotten to yet. For like 17th.
Let's look at Matt real quick. Matt has some crazy dubs, same as Newt. I think Matt had something. Yeah, Pixel Smash 250, 33rd to Dragonite. That's probably worse.
Yeah. I would argue that's worse because it's in Vic.
It's
And the
also
floating point.
a Dragonite loss is worse than a Fierce loss. Like 100%.
Probably 80%. I think you could almost put them in a comparable loss, but it's probably still a worse loss.
Yeah, and then he's also like 03 Aloli, negative Sandman.
The Fierce loss in my eyes is a Nop loss. So
Negative
there's
Perry's, like, fine.
Yeah.
Like 04 Iceman, that's not good.
0-3 honk,
0-3
unfortunate.
honk. That's not good. But he does take a few of his chances with PR. Like 5 in fact. Which is very good. But
How
like,
many did Newt have? Wait.
Newt had like several as well.
No wonder Matt's wins look so good. He's avoided me for an entire season.
Newt had 2.
But he's like positive or even with PR. Oh, with
the
HMs.
HMs.
Yeah. The
He's handy. Even with Connor too.
The problem with Matt is these monthlies are all like, except for this one, which is like pretty good, but it's. I'll have a look at what happened, but I don't think it was that good. And then these are kind of bad, like average to quite bad. 17th, probably want to get 13th. There, like 13th at these, you probably want to get 9th. Same with that. Pixel 250, you want to get at least 17th.
And he would have had a chance to. He just needed to get through that last set. He just couldn't.
Yeah, he fumbled.
Dude, Tom, there's a head-to-head link as well.
Yeah,
makes it easier. No, that one.
September Sunshine, he has beaten actually fucking nobody. Sorry, Matt. In pools, beaten Aiden, Tin Man, Gravity. Lost to beat Solar.
He's gotten 4th with this.
Got him 4th, beating Wildan, Luma, and then a Solar run back.
Okay.
In losers quarters. Like, he hasn't actually had a crazy win. Like, Wildan's the best win in that list, pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
And you go, Tin Man's a solid kick off the box list. Gravity's solid. I mean, Solar beat Wood and beat, so getting the run back on him, you go, yeah, cool, solid. But they're not crazy by any means to get to 4th.
Yeah. Speaking of, because I think we probably will do Iceman Easy Call and we'll just discuss the order. But what was the reason for like Iceman at 18? Not because we had a 15, 14.
Yeah. I think it was just because none of the like there was nothing too impressive there. Like
yeah,
her top end.
No crazy top end wins. It's just like a middle of the pack consistency. Like yeah, you've got that second place at Vic Arcadian, but it's not like any of PR entered.
Yeah,
like
being negative against all of PR and just being even with everyone else. It's like
cohort ones
around that level. Yeah.
Yeah, the difference in monthlies between Icemans and say Wukins is nuts. So like she's consistently 2 rounds plus ahead, really.
Yeah.
Like 17th to 7th, or 17th to 9th, or 33rd to 13th.
Yeah, at the end of the day, oh yeah, go on.
I like being like kind of close with the HMs, and very positive on Wukins in
Necro
particular,
and
but Necro is still quite good.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's just like whether you value your placements or your head-to-head wins on PR.
Yeah, I also think
like Woot has 5 PR wins, which I think is incredible.
Yeah,
it's the most of any non-PR player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, equal most. It's like him and Sam and Slim Boy.
I can't go past Isaiah for 14th though.
I think I probably tend to agree Iceman's lack of top end will cost her here.
The only like hole in that is the 13th, but then it was a loss to Iceman Beefy, so
yeah,
that's fine. And Beefy,
it was an unfortunate 13th rather than like a Jesus Christ wavy. It's one we Will down.
Yeah,
it's not Neek and Magnus. It's Beefy Iceman. That's a considerably big difference in strength of opponent.
And this is just too good. Like, it's just too good. Positive on 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
5-0 on them. So, yeah, I think it's kind of clear. Stop giving me that. Do you think Harry could be above Iceman, or is just Iceman next?
I think it's just Iceman.
Yeah, I kind of agree. What do you think, Nob?
Honestly, it's like, I don't know. Honestly, I think Iceman should be built a bit lower, but I guess yeah, she's like been really consistent.
Mm.
Who else would be fighting for that spot? It's like Iceman and Woot
Harry, Newt.
and Harry. Yeah.
It's just that it is just consistency versus top level wins, really.
Yeah, Harry's wins outside of the top two are not exactly that flash either.
I just can't go, like, Matt didn't attend much monthlies. Oh, not Matt, Anthony.
Anthony.
Wootkin's monthlies were, like, all worse, basically, than Iceman's.
Yeah.
And
I think
no
there's a
shade to
gap.
Matt, but this man is, and neither is Anthony. Neither of them are getting top two at the Arcadian. Let's, like, in all likelihood.
Olali got taken out of the bracket for Matt. He might have.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible.
Matt doesn't. Yeah.
Iceman did it,
There's a-
so
Yeah, I'll give it
And
up.
you'd back in
I
more
think-
because she doesn't have 4 people that she's desperately trying to avoid like Matt is.
yeah. Okay.
If I remember correctly from previous seasons, like Leo MCI, who's not on this list because inactive, has kind of bullied Woot as like an extra one just to throw in.
Right, yeah. Okay. So we got Harry, Wootkin's Newt. Who did we? Rambo and I both had Harry. I'm curious why you had him a bit lower. Not
Have you seen those losses?
fair.
They are.
I think
Unfortunate.
those losses are just a bit too unjustifiable.
Bit too
Like,
big.
I do want to compare them.
because you have like a loss to Pooks, 2 losses to me, 5 losses to Anthony. I think is
That's
insane.
insane. Yeah.
In the scheme of what the losses are going to look like, oh god, he's only actually got 1 loss that you look at that and go unjustifiable, which is the Pooks one.
Pooks,
Yeah,
yeah.
you look at the record against the Lolly, but there's a good chance the Lolly will be like comfortably within the top 40 or something like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, I'm willing to leave those
Yeah.
two apart until we see where the Lollies or us, like the two of us, Nick, because we're common losses to some of them.
So when I look at the just the weeklies, I think I like Anthony's and Matt's more in terms of like
Yeah.
results.
Yeah.
Because Harry was a bunch early and just kept losing to Nick and a Lolly.
Yeah, because Harry would just have like just roll Lucas and then lose the set because
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. I do really like Matt's wins, but it's just his monthlies are so bad.
Yeah, his monthlies are so bad, and
I
Newt's
did not
like-
realize his was so bad. Holy.
Newt's the ones that aren't on the list, so like a CWC or the RMITs. Newt has actually just kind of cocked them up a bit.
Like done well or bad?
Bad. Well, I shouldn't say bad because CWC's got a 9th to Luma and Kutz. Like, it's not terrible, but that's an event when there's 20 people. He should be top 80 comfortably. Like, I think
Yeah.
we haven't gotten to him yet, but Skinny Pat's gotten 5th at the same tournament. You haven't gotten to me yet. I've gotten top 8 at the same tournament. That sort of stuff. Where if he's up here, he should just be kind of doing that. But that's just personal bias. Speaking of,
I feel like these.
he's got a high amount of underwhelming tournaments despite doing well at the bigger ones. Well
think
enough at the
Anthony?
bigger ones. For Anthony, yeah.
I think these 3 players are kind of similar in that they. Like, we're not going to get anyone that's even close to any of these 3 in terms of PR wins.
Oh god, no.
Like, it's not close. But they're so inconsistent. Although we will probably see that going forward. That is just the nature of it.
Yeah. Who did Newt beat at Sunshine October? Because I remember someone calling it, like, not much. No, he's beaten Reb's Beefy and Meme God. That's actually really, really good. At the Sunshine Quiz 1, October.
How do you get 13th doing that?
No, Newt got 5th.
Oh, Newt. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did do very well that day, yeah. That was a stacked
All I remember
tournament.
All I remember is those jokes flying about why is Piggins and Newt in like winners semis.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
Like, I need to double check just to make sure it's not completely cooked. And then Matt at October.
But Matt's
Beat
one
him.
is Matt's Sunshine was not that good when he got fourth.
Yeah, no, he beat no one really.
It
Like
was
he's
also
had,
a smaller tournament
yeah, at least Wuken's 13th at the October Sunshine. He has beaten Flo.
because I think this September
And-
Sunshine is the smallest tournament here besides Big Cheese.
Yeah, it's like 28 or something like that.
Yeah.
29.
Um.
Shout out to the out of pools for Sunshine October, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Real. Everyone gets out, kind of.
Everyone gets out.
Yeah. I just don't like. I think Matt's the lowest because of the monthlies. Because it's like, actually, nearly all of them is underperformed.
Yeah,
And
he would have
Pixel,
been.
which is a big one, he doubly underperformed.
Yeah, I'm happy to swap in my list Newt and Wookens, but I don't. I think Wookens is the worst of those three, but I still
You
think
think
he's
Harry's
clear
the
of everyone
best?
else. I think Newt hasn't actually done enough against the top players to counteract the insane peaks of Harry.
The thing is, Harry doesn't have a 65th.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that too.
Harry just
But
did
yeah,
good at
Harry's
one
weeklies are
tournament.
god awful.
Yeah.
Well, by god awful, he's doing what? Getting second, losing to a lolly twice, sort of deal, or third, losing to a lolly and Nick. They're technically not terrible, but they look bad.
I like Newt because outside of the 65th, he's just really good. But then Harry has no like 65th to speak of. And
Yeah.
but it's just his
Harry has-
weeklies are bad.
The thing is, yeah, because I want to run through Newt's monthly. So, end of an era, he's gotten 17th,
13th.
best win top.
13th because I DQ'd.
Oh, 13th because you DQ'd, rather. Fair enough. So, yeah, the Sunshine October we covered, he beat Beefy Meme God, Rebs.
Very
Hell
good.
yeah. He hasn't attended Pixel 250, I don't think.
No.
What's next?
Sunshine October.
Nah, that was the Beefy Meme God.
Oh.
Beefy Meme God Rebs win.
Yeah.
And before that, it's Floating Point, is I think, yeah. And then his next biggest ones are all a little grim.
Hey, didn't he win a temple?
Yeah, he won a. This looks like a round robin one because he's. Yeah, it's a round robin into top four makes it out, and his top four was
Oh
beat
my
Chad into
God.
beat Deku twice. This is a fucking nothing. And lose to Magnus in round robin, but still get out winner's side.
It's at the bottom. Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
hell is this?
Unfortunately, Newt, this was a joke tournament.
Yeah.
I think this was the FemChad made a lolly drown tournament, so Newt
What the hell?
just got to play FemChad.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. That's really funny, actually. Because Newt's got what, a second really good tournament here. There's a Swanston early in the season where he's beaten Isaiah Zav,
Mm.
which you go, yeah, cool, that's nice. And he's lost to Beefy Scobo, so whatever. RMIT Day, he's beaten Necker and he's beaten Connor, like Mask Connor. So you've still got still a positive result of sorts, even if he's only gotten to 7.
Yeah.
Big game night out, nothing to speak of. Beaten Meme got it at Swanston, but lost to Swimboy in the same tournament, so I don't know. Might actually not be good. he's got just a bunch of like inconsistency outside of monthlies that when I did originally, I probably took more factor into than the both of you. But Matt's monthlies are just that bad. I'm happy to just dump him, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Newt versus Harry. And I want to discuss Matt versus the people below him, because those monthlies are shit.
Yeah, well, I mean,
How do you spell this
we
tag?
got off Wildown before.
Right,
I
you
think this
just
would be the
added
point.
a hyphen at the end. Yeah, got it.
Fuck. Hang on.
Ah.
There we go.
He's pressing buttons, boys. Stop him.
Yeah, Zach and Pat is very good.
And then, well, now your PR, a third PR win is still very handy.
Yeah.
As a backup, if we went from Zach and Beat to Jamie / Jason, that's a really insane drop off. So I think it's a decent savior that he's got to win on you in the middle of there too.
Yeah, I think Floating Point's the tiebreaker that would have Harry above Newt for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd
Harry
agree.
went to one major and got third.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
As
that's
second
also
seed.
quite good. Well, okay. Well, he's still racked up some good dubs.
He's beaten Juwon and Q to get to third. And lost to like 7 Jamie, which is like completely fine. And yeah. I don't think Matt will get below the other ones, but it's worth leaving him there for now.
Yeah.
So who's next? It'd be like
Just go through him.
I think I had
Necro?
Necro next.
Necro is pretty good.
Pretty good at this game.
Kind
We let
of
the park get good.
like kind of just done pretty good. Very little attendance.
it's like
Yeah,
you have to extrapolate so much.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but got a PR win in what 6 attempts. One of them's a win. That's really good. It was the moment, or one of the moments of the.
It was the winner of the Arcadian, actually.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
big deal.
one of the two. Yeah.
Had a good pop off too, although someone obscured that in the camera. Which Jason was not happy about.
Who was it? Name and shame.
I don't remember. It was someone that didn't attend much, I think.
Understandable. Yeah, Necro just doesn't get to go to much, so his results always in previous seasons have been hard to judge, but then he's actually just done like nothing wrong. This time around, it's a lot more straightforward.
I think he lost to Iceman at both these last 2 tournaments.
Yeah, 1 and 4 against Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a shame he didn't get like different matchups.
Yeah, well, because he's upset Meme God and then just lost to Iceman anyway at Pixel.
Yeah, right.
That's unfortunate. Get the win on the PR player at the time and end up being HM, and to run into someone you just can't struggle to beat.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Probably below Matt. Didn't have 5 PR wins. Is what I'm thinking.
Matt's 5 PR wins. I mean, if we're gonna base it off that, I know it's gonna get thrown out very quickly, but I do want to take a slight look at Jamie. Yeah, you've already beat me to it because he's the other one with 5, but he's also.
Does he have 5?
Jamie and lost to everyone
5?
under the fucking sun.
Oh my god, he had 5.
He has 2 reds, 2 on flow, and
What
a
is
set.
this? Oh my god.
And then he loses to Solar. I say he loses to Solar when Beat and Woot have also done it, so not as bad.
There's so
He's
much,
just lost to,
much red.
So much color.
When did he lose to Heaven? Floating Point. Yeah. Okay.
Floating point.
Floating point, yeah. Because he lost to Heaven and someone good. Because he got out winner's side and then played fucking like Lonk.
He
winners
did
round
too.
On day 2.
Oh my goodness. So
And then just went out for 17th, I think.
25th.
Oh no, he played Lonk to get out winners, and then I think lost a set, won a set, lost a set.
25th is fine. 17th is not good at all.
Yes.
I know
He
it was
lost
the
to
line.
Lime and then me.
Okay, yeah.
I was possibly the worst person he could have run into for 17th at that stage, or close to it.
I do like his PR wins, but Matt's had less chances and got more variety and some better players.
Yeah, Matt has 5 different PR wins.
And like, these monthlies aren't that much better than Matt's. And then when you consider the Arcadian, I'd say it's about the same, maybe worse, because that Arcadian performance is not good.
Well, okay, no, a Lime loss is definitely worse than the Dragonite loss. I was going to compare it for a sec, but no.
Oh, they're close enough, but it is
They're
slightly
not
worse.
far apart, yeah. It's only slightly worse.
We had them like 40 HM.
So I have Dragonite HMs, I think, in mine. So I think you beat Jamie, I mean, that was it.
Yeah. Alright. I think Matt is just going to be there, but we'll check Honk and Wildan again.
Yeah, so Wildan was iffy. What the hell was that last weekend?
Yeah.
What was Honk? Oh, he had that once, and he went nuts, and then RMIT, he did okay at afterwards.
How has he gotten 25th at 250? I think you got unlucky, if I recall correctly.
I think Honk lost to Necro.
Oh, that's not unlucky. You just should win that.
Should he though?
Kazuya Game Watch. It's a
Well-
little unlucky matchup wise, but
It's a 50-50 that he lost.
Yeah. but he's also losing to someone in his cohort, so it is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, and then what? End of an era. He's beaten Tin Man, Extra, Yonka, Deku, Solar. Nothing crazy, but nothing.
No,
They're all just fancy. You go.
no
He will
problems here. Like, can't blame him. Lost to J-Dills
Can't
with
blame him
DD.
for losing.
What the hell? Like,
for 9.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
you've done
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
Like
Uh,
RMIT, he's lost to Sam and Beefy. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's reasonably, like, kind of consistent. The problem is that Aiden loss isn't a monthly,
Oh yeah, because the idiot tried to play Kazuya into Sonic.
and 17th in a monthly isn't great for
Was
that
that?
one.
Oh
Oh, no,
the,
no, that was the 13th, never mind.
that was the 13th. Yeah, because he lost to Connor. He's beaten Jason and Wookins early.
Wow, that's a unlucky 17th.
One on the flow for 17th. Yikes.
That's what do you
It
want?
happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah. It's because I beat them both in pools, and so they were like lower seeds, and they might be.
Yeah. Oh, was that the Swiss stupidity one?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
waterfall one.
Great to watch. Horrible to rank.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I was a fan of Honk earlier. I was just sort of like he didn't do much wrong ever.
Yeah. I mean, this is still less than Matt, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Like
You
if
just
you're
had
gonna
a
go, losing
really-
to Aiden's not great.
Yeah, I think Matt's a de facto
Yeah,
18.
I think
like,
it's kind of clear,
Yeah.
but always good to check.
Yeah. Well, it's just like in Honk's case, it's like, okay, so you lost to Aiden, but at least you brought it back by beating Jason and Matt at the same tournament to like make it look a bit more
Yeah.
respectable.
I'll bring up Piggins because you had him in the next few as well. Or not did, that is.
I was gonna say I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I do, because he had that ridiculous sunshine and a good.
Oh yeah, because Harry played random and finally ran out of luck when he ran into
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
And he beat Newt to get to win his finals.
Like, Pickens just has a few bad losses.
Dude,
but
why
I
is he
think his
got a
results.
fucking Merso loss?
Because he tried to
I know.
beat
He played
Mercer with
Mario.
Mario.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, Pixel 250, he lost to Jason for 13th. That's whatever.
Fine. Jason's probably around him as well. I don't think he's gonna be like, definitely not in the next few, but we'll get to
Nah, yeah, it's a bit lower.
Yeah.
him.
Seems to hate playing against Slim Boy. Oh no, he's won one here. 2-1.
We all had Necro up pretty soon. Necro kind of didn't really put a foot wrong.
Yeah, but the problem with low attendance is like.
Yeah.
You don't have much chance to do that.
Who did he beat at Arcadian?
He beat Magnus.
Beefy,
And
Magnus,
Beefy.
Oh yeah, Beefy, that's the one. Yeah.
and Static, I think it was. What's that? The other one?
I mean, beating the best, well, the highest ranked player at that tournament to get 5th is really, really good.
Yeah, exactly.
1-4 on Iceman has hurt 2 of his monthlies. 3 of them, because Arcadian. So, that's a bit stiff. They just keep playing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how to
When
compare
the fuck did Higgins lose to Rivet Man?
Wait, what?
Higgins
Temple.
has a Rivet Man loss. That's very funny,
Probably
actually.
a Temple,
I
yeah.
think it's a Temple. 0-1.
Lol. And there's a Lime loss in there too. There's
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
3 grim losses compared to what we've seen most of the other ones around this range.
Yeah.
Oh, he only has 10 attendance as well. I was gonna say you can justify it with like a higher attendance, but it's not that
No.
much more.
He's
Yeah.
gone to Arcadian. He's gone to 3 monthlies, I think, and wait, and then an RMIT. Is that it?
And weeklies.
Oh no, he's been to Pixels. Yeah.
Hunk's done like pretty well. Like 3-0, 1-0, 1-0 is nice. Like he's doing pretty well against his cohort. A couple 0-1s, but that happens.
He's like better against his cohort, but nothing that impressive up top.
Yeah, I mean he's negative on Necro. which is also in this talk. So that's the one.
Really
Cotton
backwards
there.
from Honk. Because he normally has the high PR strike rate out of everyone.
Yeah.
Like, that's usually what saves his low attendance. Is the fact he'll just make 2 PR wins in like 7 attempts or something like that.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done that this time, surprisingly.
And
These two
Slim.
they're so similar. Beefy, I mean, Necro and Honk.
Yeah.
In terms of their wins, they both have a Beefy win and a Meme God win.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Honk's just got a bit more attendance, but Necker has a 5th, and Honk's monthlies don't wow me. They're not terrible, but you kind of want, when you have low attendance, you kind of want something, and Necker at least has a 5th with a beefy win.
Yeah.
And Necro did win at 250 and outplaced him because of that. Well, that's why I had Necro up here. I do want to look at Slimboy though, because there's a chance we just put Slimboy above both of them and above Wildan.
You are not typing in the right spot.
That is true.
Nicely done. Who's Slim lost to? It was Wi-Fi, Rivetman, Solar, Lime.
The attendance is ridiculous.
Yeah, 27. He's like the 5th highest.
Yeah, which is why like
Yeah.
the problem
To give
with
some
his PR
leniency.
record is like he got 1 off Seb, but he had 5 tries. He's 2-2 with Beefy and 2-3 with Flo, but he's 0-3 on me and Sam, you know. Still good though. It is still better than what you'd expect, but it's not as good when you consider like he's got a few tries with a bunch of other people and lost them all.
Yeah, but 2-2 with Ryan, like Ryan has not.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't
except
chop.
for Tonka. But
What do you mean Ryan doesn't chop? This is the season he's chopped by far the most.
Only when he's trolling.
He wasn't trolling against me and Homer or Jamie.
Okay, never mind, Ryan. Oh, he's chopped out of state.
Oh yeah, he fucked around at Sydney.
Well, it's just his PR records are
Yeah.
very good, but then he chops a bit outside of that. The problem with Jamie is this Arcadian is not good.
it's so yikes.
Yeah.
He's lost to 2 people that haven't entered the conversation yet.
Who was the losers loss again?
Me.
Rambo.
Right, yeah.
Where you go, yeah, in the scheme of things,
It's
it'll
not
be
as bad, but
but
he made him
it's-
get 17th because he was in losers.
he was a top 8 seed, I think. Seed 8 or seed 9?
He must have been.
No, he would have
I
been
think it was
seed
seed 9.
Seed 9, okay.
I thought Wildan was 9. I mean, either way.
I think
he didn't make it
but
for
yeah.
Wildan.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. PR wins are still very good though.
Yeah, like a Seb win, 2 Ryan wins. Like you just.
I don't
it's so
mind
good.
some of this when you consider like, you know, for every 01 solar, you've got all this, you know.
You've highlighted one relevant name in that list.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
but still, it's like you've like of
Yeah,
course when you have high attendance, you're bound to chop more.
Yeah, but you know, it's
That's the
4
point.
Lolly, 3 on Sandman. I think it's what Tom's getting at.
yeah, there's
yeah.
still a decent bit of green here, and like
Yeah.
4-0, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1.
3-1. Couple of
It's
2 O's.
pretty good. Yeah.
And his cohort results aren't all that bad.
Yeah.
You know, positive on Luke, positive on Wildan, equal with Harry, equal with Isaiah, and Iceman.
I want to look at some of his monthlies to get a better judge, but like Pixel 250 he lost us to Inzi. I don't know how he got 9th, so he probably did something pretty good there. He beat Flo.
End of era.
Yeah. He beat Flo again
Oh shit.
at that one. He beat Flo in winners.
Oh, at end of an era, was it?
Yeah, but he would have had to get 1 or 2, well, probably 2 more dubs through losers.
He beat Tin Man. No, he just beat Tin Man. 'Cause Tin Man beats Inzi, I think. In that one. So he beat Tin Man. He's got to winners' quarters, lost to Zach and Connor.
What the hell? Wait, how?
Yeah.
What?
He's played Tin in winners' side out of
How?
pools. Because Tin beat Inzi.
Oh
I
wait,
think.
this is the round before winners quarters. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Flo was probably like 8, 9,
I think so, yeah.
and then
Flo Inzi might have been 8 versus 9.
and then turns out Inzi was washed.
be fair, Inzi did beat the crap out of Tin Man at Pixel 250. So like,
True, yeah.
it was a very big. It was a surprise when I was
Yeah.
seeing Tin Man winners.
Yeah.
There you go. He's beaten Knock, Gravity, Sam, and Piggins at the same tournament. You go, okay, yeah, he's good against people that he's slightly ahead of.
Yep.
Makes complete sense. Pixel 250, extra Rivet Man. Lost to Jason and Inzi. That's not ideal, but not the worst.
Don't love a Jason loss, but that's life.
I mean, Jason's probably coming up soon, so I think he's in my next group.
Yeah.
He's not that far off.
Yeah.
And an Inzi loss, I think, is just listed as fine.
Yeah. I guess Slim and Wildan have the peaks here, but a bit more inconsistency compared to Necro and Honk, but those two are also low attendance. But Necro has the Arcadian, which is his trump card.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is for me then is, are you counting Jamie's Arcadian as worse than Wildan's? Because Wildan's lost to like Magnus Neek for 13th.
Yeah.
Jamie's to me and mine
Jamie's
for
is
17th.
worse, I think.
Definitely.
Jamie's sounds considerably worse because Neek is a better loss than a me loss, and Magnus is a better loss than a line loss.
Yeah, and Magnus did alright that tournament as well.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, he got to top 8. Yeah.
He got fifth, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, no, he did get
seventh.
seventh. He lost to Leo, I think.
Leo MCI, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
The thing I do like about Slims though is all of his like relative consistency at pixels as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he sort of farming the same people a few times, but you still got to beat them.
Yeah.
You know, you're beating Gravity and Ololi every second pixel. You still got to beat them to get the 3-0 records.
I kind of like your order, Hayden. I think Necro Honk
Yeah.
Necro Honk, Slim Boy, Wildan.
kind of makes the most sense to me.
I just hate how low the sample size is. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Honks is okay enough that we've got more of a sample size than, say, Necro's one.
Yeah.
That's because Honk's gone to like the Swiss.
He's gone to two more events, yeah.
Yeah, but he's also gone to like a round robin or a Swiss type ones.
Yeah,
when
how did
Necro's just a double elim.
How did Honk get 9th at end of an era?
He beat Tin Man.
Oh my god.
In losers. Yeah. I think he beat Extra and Tin Man in losers. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because Tin Man, well, that was meant to be where he's meant to lose to Inzi, I think, at that stage.
Yeah.
But because Tin Man won. Yeah, I wasn't far off putting Tin in this list either, but he's slightly off compared to these guys.
Yeah, he was very consistent. He definitely had a
he
really
just
good
never
season.
did. Yeah, because I think I have him top of the one after this, so he wasn't far off.
I'm happy to chuck Necro next, just because I love the
Yeah,
Arcadian.
same. I am as well.
So, yeah. In my honest opinion, I think I might actually swap Slim and Will. Low key.
What's your reasoning?
Just because at the comparable events, Will's sort of just done better.
Yeah, I mean 5th is so good.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of the events that lines up in the sense that they've both gone. Wildan's generally done better, even if it's just by a round or something like that, and he's not chopping losses to people he just shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, a Magnus loss is sort of like you shouldn't be losing it, but it's not out of the realms of that just happened.
Outside of Slim's October Amber, his monthlies are kind of underwhelming or bad. Actually, no, his end of an era was good.
Yeah.
But Will Downs was better.
Yeah. He's gotten 2 rounds further.
Yeah.
With a Bradley win.
And his Arcadian was worse. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. I'm just not sure about how Honk compares to these two.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I feel like even though Honk is more consistent, like just the peaks of Slim and Wildan, I feel like are so much more impressive.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
Honk
agree.
doesn't have the peak he normally does. So
Beefy,
it might be
Meme
Honk bottom of the
God,
pile.
and then like not much.
I mean, I guess the same can be said for Necro, but Necro does have that crazy Arcadian.
Yeah, I want to look at Honk's monthlies again.
I might as well point out Honk's positive on both the other two
Yeah,
as well.
Ah, that's
Even
But
if it's
it's
1
only
0, he is
1-0.
positive on them.
yeah.
1-0. It's nothing.
Yeah. If it was 2 0, you go, yeah, cool, great. But
Bro, who's Diesel Booster?
They're from Taz.
that's a Tasmanian.
Oh,
Um,
I hope they
I
didn't
mean-
lose to Diesel
no,
Booster.
no.
these monthlies aren't bad from Honk.
No, not at all.
He kind of hasn't done much wrong. Just this.
Yeah,
like,
and
maybe
now
a
we've
consistent-
established the Necros ahead of them.
Yeah, he's just consistent with Kazuya for whatever reason.
Hey, man, that's part of the improvement.
Yeah.
Is he's shored up all those like random time to go 0-2 to literal Who's events that he
Yeah.
does every now and again.
Like Aloli
They've
and Aiden are
disappeared,
the
but I think
worst.
They're not bad losses.
yeah, and it's not like he's lost to both of them at the same tournament either to like completely cook something.
I just don't know about. I just like what Slim has, and Wilden has.
The five PR wins is
It's just too much, surely. To like put him below Honk.
yeah, because it's
with
5
one.
compared to 1. Yeah, Wildan only has 1 also.
Yeah, but
How
End
many
of an
does
Era
Necro
is
have?
so good.
Well, it's 1.5
Maybe
because
0.
it's Didi and Bin.
Oh, Necro beat Beefy, and that's it.
Yeah,
So it's like the same as Honk.
Yeah.
Honk did have more attempts.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
I just like Jamie's stroke
although he
rate.
just kept running it down.
I just like how much Jamie's
What's his-
getting done. Even
Yeah,
if
what's
his
his
monthlies are
I
ridiculous.
I honestly like Jamie's more as well.
Yeah, I think. I just don't know if. I think Honk's the bottom of these three. And I think it's.
Yeah, so that'd be Honk at 22.
I think it's probably Wildan then Slim, just because the.
End of Era and Arcadian.
The
Yeah,
comparable
yeah.
tournaments, I think, will just outdone him.
Yeah, I'll just have a quick look at those monthlies again. So what? It's 13th, 9th, 17th, 13th, 5th.
Like that, there's no bad ones really in there.
Yeah, like Wildan got
This
17th.
was like-
What happened there? I think he lost to Cuz. I think he lost to Aiden.
That sounds correct.
October Rani.
October Rambat lost to Slim and Iceman to 17th.
Oh, okay. That's a bit. Wait, no, it's Wildan, not Honk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the difference from losing to Iceman and losing to Aiden, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's someone ahead and someone in the cohort compared to someone below and someone in the cohort.
Yeah, I think.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's the Wildan.
Wildan, Slim, Honk.
So Wildan, then Slim, yeah, and then Honk. I'll be back in a sec because I saw something out.
Alright, no worries. Okay.
Alright, well,
Awesome.
I think this is where the hell kind of begins.
Yep.
So who's in this next cohort? It'd be like Higgins, Duon, Tin Man.
Yeah. Yeah, you had Tim Man a bit below, but we both had him here, so. Well, you had Tim Man in this 23 to 25 anyway, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had all three of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Higgins higher.
if we decide on like 3 people and then we go to the next group and we're like, hang on, like we can just go back and
Yeah.
and
100%.
like be like, oh, Piggins is randomly a freak, which I don't think he is, but like as an example, and like chuck him above Honk if we need to. Alright, let's give him a look.
Alright, there
We had a quick look at pins earlier. Got a win on me at a pixel. 5th at the Arcadian is really nice. I'm not sure how Tin Man went at the
He
Arcadian.
lost one.
I mean, these monthlies.
Tin lost to Higgins and Leo for 9th.
Who
Yeah.
did Piggins lose to?
Tom
Leo?
and Leo.
And Leo?
Yeah, Leo.
Yeah, I remember cheering against them. That was so funny.
Sorry, what was Tin Man's losses again?
Yes. Piggins and Leo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Piggins' monthlies are very good. He just has a Rivet Man, a Mercer, and a line loss. Two of them were weeklies. I presume Rivet Man was a weekly.
Miranda. Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's at a temple.
It's not. Oh, the problem is he has only got 10 tournaments and he's got 3 bad losses. Like, quite bad for this level.
Oh no, Tin Man lost to Beefy for 9th, not Leo. My bad.
Okay. I mean, it's.
Tin Man, yeah,
ninth.
beat Pilot, lost to Piggins, lost to Beefy.
Still, whatever. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
That's still completely fine. That's a pretty grim 9th.
Tin Man's losses are slightly better, but his monthlies are a fair bit worse. Piggins was very good at monthlies.
I think Tin Man had better weeklies.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
Well, that's the whole
these are
thing
some.
about shopping. Is you just have a good.
Yeah, these are some nice records up the top here.
Yeah.
3 people, like, what is it? 13, 14, 15. Positive/even on all of them.
Yeah. Realistically, 4, because Violet's in that range too.
Yeah.
Wait, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, from 8 to 15.
Yep.
Those
But a bit
those
lower
numbers.
down the ledger, he's got a bit of red.
Yeah, that's the people near him.
Yeah. I prefer Piggins over him, but we'll look at Jason as well. But just based off monthlies, I mean, 13th is very good. He did beat Violet there. I don't want to look at if he did anything else.
Yeah, they've both got Violet wins, actually.
I do.
Yeah, that
I
cancels each other out a bit. Because Tin
Yeah.
beat Violet at Arcadian.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on Jason.
Yeah, Violet's having a few appearances with 3 tournaments that Victorians were at. Arcadian, Pixel, and Floating Point.
Yeah, because it was what? Beat Newt, lost to Piggins, lost to Tin.
Yeah, and he started off the
He's done so far.
the summer season by rocking up to Pissmas and beating Connor as well. So he's back again.
Yeah. It's fucking rock that I hate.
Yeah. Piggins got the run back online, but this isn't that good. It's just, well, I mean, it's not bad. It's just a Violet win and a Duan loss, which kind of arguably cancel. Violet's probably better, so you'd probably take it.
Jason's gone 1-2 at end of an era. Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Jason drowned a fucking milkman
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whoops.
at end of an era. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's kind of counteracted by the 7th at 250, which was very good.
Yeah, it's just so good.
Um,
Well, I mean, there's a clear standout win and then 3 very good backup wins
yeah.
in it. Beating 3 guys in your cohort pretty much, and then Connor as a highlight win. It's really good.
Jason's only been upset like twice by Milk Meme and Rainbow, but he also has only got like 4
Yeah.
wins on people above
Yeah,
him.
the same attendance as Necro.
He has a Connor win, like a Master win, an Iceman win, and a Ghost win. I don't know what a Ghost
Yeah,
win
what
is.
are we rating a Ghost win as?
Cohort? Probably
Yeah.
above cohort.
I don't know.
A Ghost win can be an Iceman win.
Yeah.
Close enough, I think. Maybe like a beat 15-ish. Yeah, so he's chopped to Milkman, he's chopped to me, he's chopped to Harry, but that was at the major, where Harry's actually like,
Luigi in.
I think? Question mark? No, Harry played Pitts half the set. Because he swapped game 5 to Luigi
How did
against Jason
How did Jason get 17th in November? That's not great.
at November.
Right
Which
back.
one?
November Rani.
He went 1 and 2 to DD Honk.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, like
That's
Luigi there.
understandable. I mean, the problem is he's got a few 1-2s in here, but like they're understandable 1-2s. But they're also, what do you do?
Yeah, he's got a bit unlucky with placements, given his losses aren't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. What he's lost. He's missed out at top 8 at RMIT to me and Rebs. If that's counted as like his worst other result, that's not even that bad.
The Pixel run isn't insane, but it's very nice.
I mean, yeah, you're beating everyone
It's
that's
3
like
cohort wins
slightly
and
above you or in your cohort.
yeah, and Connor's
And Connor.
a chunk above, and that was to make top 8. So it is
Yeah,
very
that's
nice.
That's like really nice. I like that a lot.
That's what probably puts him into contention here.
Jason also had a good October roundabout, if I remember correctly. Woken, Zaloli, Dragonite wins. So it's the same deal as Pixel, really, but
Yeah,
solid, but
that's
nothing.
Nice.
They're still quite good.
Only lost to PR players.
Yeah, he's got a lot of loss to double PR players. What do you want?
Yeah.
Ones.
He's pretty good. Just end of an era 33rd
Yeah.
is not good.
I mean, there was one that I almost put ahead of him that did even worse at that event. So 33rd in comparison is not that bad. I'm referring to whatever the fuck Nick did to fuck his entire season in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually ridiculous.
He's just like, what if I just lose to Wi-Fi and
Badger.
yeah, Badger big for 0-2 at end of an era. Like if Nick did well at that, I think I had him tentatively above like 3 of the guys we're putting down now.
I was so
And he just
stressed because I had the winner of Neek Wi-Fi, and I've never lost a Neek in my life, and I've struggled with Wi-Fi when she's played Ike in the past. And
Yeah.
Neek is also better win, so I'm like, well, Wi-Fi better not win.
Well,
and then she did. But then I won it.
And then she did. And then yeah, you got away with it. And then you got sick.
Yeah.
That's a way to protect your winning records, I reckon. I respect it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. I'm such a fan of Tim.
Nice
It's just
wins.
like green piles from his
Yeah.
cohort down.
Yeah.
And
looking
then-
right now.
Thing is, Jason sort of also has that as a result of his only losing the PRs. And then Piggins just doesn't.
But
Yeah.
man, Piggins at the Arcadian and Sunshine, it's like too good to ignore.
Yeah, that's why I have Piggins
I think so.
the highest. And like,
What did I have?
got a PR
I don't know the lowest because this guy chopped to a genuine how the hell have you done that?
Mercer,
And one that turned out
Merso.
fine enough in line, but like still you shouldn't be losing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Line was Pika Zelda. Well, Mercer was Mario Ganon.
I think it was Pikachu Ness.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Ness?
90%
Oh, that makes
sure.
sense.
Either way,
Yes.
Dan played Pikachu, so
Yeah, Dan was playing Pikachu.
Yeah.
but StarCG doesn't care about Piggins Mario. It just says he lost.
Nope.
You know what? I may not like some game, but he's right on that part.
Yeah. I kind of prefer Piggins to both these guys still.
I think I'm the losing vote here, honestly.
Like, this is kind of comparable to Tin Man. Like, a bit more yellow and red here, but... Oh, I don't know. It's just like, who did he beat
It's
it?
just
Like,
such
did he...
a stark contrast.
Well, he had these good monthlies, but he didn't do anything crazy, it looks
My
like.
my tiebreaker was that Jason beat Piggins at Pixel 250 to knock him out as well.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but then...
because they
he
were the
fucked
two
it.
that I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but then he...
Dan's up 2 rounds ahead. But then Jason fucks it at error.
Oh, I don't know, actually, because I like Jason's record. I like his head-to-heads.
They're pretty good. Like he's only got what 2 bad ones, really.
But 2 bad ones with this...
Oh, sorry, 2. And by 2 bad ones, they're fake bad.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean, you're not
we
that
know
far
Milk
off.
is top 25, and I'm not that far off being brought up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you and Milk Meme,
Yeah.
same level.
Like if his worst loss is a pair of top 30 level guys, that's quite good actually. For being ranked around 25th. And has a static loss, I think it was. Was it just and a gravity loss? Because I don't think he'll be brought up for a little bit.
I mean, but those aren't like again. Those are still like 40 players.
Yeah.
No, top 40 level, yeah. I've completely forgotten what static did last season. It doesn't matter.
He existed.
Yeah.
He just did static things.
Yeah.
Inzi win is very nice too.
Yeah.
Like Inzi's worst loss. Yeah, I don't know. These three are pretty tight. I'm starting to lean against Piggins, to be honest. Just because
I feel like
I looked
Yeah,
more
go
at the
on.
head-to-heads instead of the monthlies, and I'm like, well, he's kind of been a bit lucky. And he
Yeah.
actually hasn't
well, I feel
done
like
too
this
much.
is the same. This is the same as like Newt and Woot, where it's like one person has crazy wins. Well, like one person's consistent and one person's really good at monthlies.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, just getting that third place at Sunshine, I just think is so good, which is why I rate Piggins.
Yeah.
But for a week, it is very good, to be fair.
I think
There's
on reconsidering, like, the fact that, like, if you look at Tin Man, and how he has two losses down there, Gravity and Static. Well, okay, I guess they're a bit worse than Jason's, but Jason also has two, but with way less attendance. Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to think it's Tin
Well,
Man, Piggins, Jason.
I just want to bring up to Nop with Higgins third at the Sunshine.
Yeah, I know
He's
it
beaten
was.
Slim, Harry again, Newt.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
What is comparable to what Jason's done at Pixel 250,
I guess that's true.
despite it
Yeah.
being a third in 7 seconds.
And Jason
I
got
viewed them as pretty.
a PR win to do that.
Yeah. 'Cause what have we got, Mr. Newt at?
We have Newt at
16.
17.
Yeah, he's got 2 wins on 16th and a win on 17th to get to third. While Jason's
Yeah.
gotten a win on 13th.
Well, that's why I started to not rate Piggins.
And then like 21st.
Because I just looked at the head-to-heads, and I'm like, well, Tin Man has kind of done better. And doesn't have a Merso loss, or a Rivet Man loss, or a Lime loss. He just has a Static loss, but Static is above all three of them. Oh, maybe not Rivet Man, but he's above Merso and Lime. So is Gravity.
Yeah, I think Tin Man should be the top of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think that's.
Do you think this is better than Honk?
Probably not. Give it a look.
They're sort of in the same vein to some extent.
Yeah.
Except Honk's just sort of
Honk just has 2 PL.
he's
1
slightly
PL.
ahead. Yeah.
I just like Honk's
He
record with his cohort. And
has zero.
Honk just didn't put a foot on it monthlies, and Aloli and Aiden aren't as bad
Oh my
losses
god, wait.
as Gravity Static.
Wait, Frio against Void. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Aloli's about to be brought up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Given he's the next person on Nop's list after this. Yeah, I think I'd probably go with my original 3, which is Tin, Jason, Dan. But if you guys are voting Dan over Jason, I would not have much more of an argument to say.
I'm not sure.
We want to leave those two to the side because I think we've all agreed that Tin's ahead of
Yeah.
him.
I think it's
Yeah.
Jason.
Alright, yeah, we can leave.
I think it's Jason over Piggins, to be honest. Just because these monthlies are like, I don't know. I just think Jason has more, even though he got 33rd. But 33rd was grim, whereas Piggins like got 3rd, but it was kind of troll. You know, like, I think the monthly placements are a bit misleading when you look at what they've actually done and how well they've actually played those days. I think Jason's done a bit better. So yeah, I reckon we just
Practically
do that. And I had Piggins above
Alright, and
both
now
of them at first, but on reconsideration.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like,
Yeah, it's
And
like
now
close.
the list starts to get messy.
yeah, this is hell. This is proper hell now.
These next 5 in mine, or like sort of 8, honestly, because they mix groups a bit.
Yeah,
Dear God, what is going on here?
yeah. So I rated Luma so much higher than you guys. So probably start by looking at Luma
Yeah,
because that's like a, I don't know what the word is.
an outlier, and then Knob
Yeah.
has a lolly as the
Anthony.
outlier. And then I'm just in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, Knob did at a lolly bit higher. Well, I like 25th at end of an era is not great. He's in a necro. 17th at the Rambat had that happen. I'm gonna open up Luma's page. But I really like 2 wins on Zav, 2 wins on Connor. Although I guess neither of them are PR.
Luma has lost to Milk Meme and Honk for 17th of that October Ranny.
Okay, not great.
Not anything
Not the worst.
to write home about in terms of the worst either.
Yeah.
CWC, I think she did alright. Oh, she got Skinny Pat for 5th. That was right.
Is there, a way
Skinny Pat beat
get,
Connor.
is there a way to get rid of melee and PM?
Not in matches, but you can in results.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay.
annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying because I want to see how the results happened. This was for 7th, but September was the weakless monthly by far, and she got a Connor win in pools, which is nice.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Beat Wi-Fi to get to top 8.
This weekly's
Sure.
putting
And then
in a lot of work. It's doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Is this the double Zav
Yeah.
win Temple?
Yeah.
It is putting in a loss and also beating Connor in it as well.
Yeah. Which she beat
Is-
Connor again that weekend.
Yeah, I dropped a lot of weighting off this, probably more than I should have, in the sense of it wasn't a PR win anymore in there.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, yes, it's 3 wins on top 15, but Luma not having a PR win in this list when I think just about everyone
else does.
A Lolly does, I do, I think Neek Nop
Yeah.
does. Neek doesn't, I think was the other one that doesn't have one, but not having one at this point when there's multiple others around you with one does weigh somewhat heavily on my end.
Yeah.
As a fan of peaks, PR wins a pretty good peak measurement.
Yeah. Floating point also lost. Well, it's just a yellow loss because Neo lost. Took a game off Neo. Didn't know that. There you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add Neo into the win rates thing because they weren't included as having any elo, and I got too lazy to add it.
Everyone's 0-1
Well, I mean,
or 0-0, so
Exactly.
yeah.
Nobody
It's
got
it's kind of like a no factor.
Yeah. Okay.
I was a fan of Luma's not chopping by her normal standards.
That
as
is
well.
true.
She still chopped a
That's
hat.
why I didn't have her at the very bottom of my list.
Yeah.
I almost dropped her down to the next group at one point and went, oh, actually, no, she's definitely in this group.
Okay, that's a lot of red.
I mean, it's also like double the attendance.
Yeah. And that's a fair bit
It's
of
still a
green.
horrible
It's
Fair bit of green. Holy shit.
55.
Badger.
55 opponents. Like that's
Badger big balls, man. He loves causing havoc at events sometimes.
making me
Shout out
afford
to
this
that
J-Ron
one
Vic.
time he
Fuck
like
me.
caused hell at an Arcadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was a pretty grim strike rate for PR given how many attempts he had compared to others around here.
Yeah, that's... His best win's Isaiah, and he's not HM.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
And then it's Necro, and then that's it for top 20 wins. I can't remember what we put Wildan as. Wildan is 20th. So he's got a few here.
But no technique is 0 and 18 against PR players.
It's just such a variety, like all this red, and then you go down and more red, and then it's green season here.
It's green.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then for reference,
gravity rocks up, and
Nop's
that's
list.
red.
Gravity exists, yeah.
Badger's red
For
for
reference,
no reason. Killed the season.
Yeah, that's actually really that end of an era is just like, what the fuck have you done to yourself, mate?
Literal
But I
O2.
feel like Nick
Literal
did
O2
so
at
well
that
at
monthly.
all the weeklies, didn't he?
He did pretty well.
Yes,
I feel like his weeklies were
he took
really
advantage of
decent.
Harry Malakoff being an idiot.
Nick.
Nick
Yeah,
did, yeah.
he
Quite
did.
a few of his good results are either at temples where Rebs has decided to kill himself to Tonka Donka, or it's Harry Malakoff playing random at Pixels, where he's just put himself in losers and Nick's played like a lolly for third.
Yeah, well, Nick's gotten second at Free Temples this
Yeah.
season.
Oh, he was bullying. Was it Piggins he kept beating?
Yeah, that as well.
Okay, this run's
It's
okay, but
Higgins.
this run's kind of... It's pretty good. Beat Rambo, and then lost
I mean,
to
I like
good
how
players.
Nick is, like,
Yeah.
in his cohort, he's like just beating everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's two on me. He's two on a lolly. Two on
Um,
Piggins, something like that.
did you actually play Fox in this matchup? At the Arcadian?
I got free stocked game 1.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And then I switched off.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Did beat Wildan, which is nice, at the Arcadian. Kind of nothing crazy, to be honest. I think he was meant to have beefy here.
Yeah, because Perks fell off.
But he still lost anyway.
Yeah. He was meant to have beefy there.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it was winners 3.
Eden, who he's meant to? Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been beefy.
Wildan's a good win in context, but we didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
That's actually a solid win. It's a shame for Nick we can't put Singapore in here.
But if we put
That would
Singapore in,
have been
yeah.
for him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not an Oz
Maybe in the-
match.
Unfortunately, Singapore's not in Australia, mate. I just wanted to point out with the PR strike rate for Nick while we're on it. So Nick was 0 and 18. In comparison, Lolly was 2 and 20.
Yeah.
It was like a similar amount of sets played.
That's good to know. But then Nick hasn't even got an HM win either.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's true.
Drops off a few more spots before getting to Isaiah, who he did beat.
Yeah. Or like, what else is there? I'm 1 and 7. Where's Nop?
Oh, I'm terrible. Don't even.
1, 2,
It's
4,
not even worth
6, 7, 10, 13, 15.
So looking at...
To be fair, you are 1 and 15 compared to 0, 18, Nick.
So looking at
So
Nick's...
it's still, you look at that and go, no, that's not one.
Yeah. Looking at Nick's monthlies, they are
Solid,
average
except for
to decent. And then the end of an era existed when it was could not have gone worse if he tried.
I think
It could have gone as
every
bad
one
as
here had some sort of dog shit monthly.
Yeah, like surely we don't put so much weight on a single monthly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if we go through it, Nop has drowned at Pixel 250. I've drowned at Floating Point. Aloli's drowned at Arcadian. Although
Yeah.
that is significantly worse than the rest of them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Everyone at this point has royally fucked a monthly or similar.
Alright, Nop's got a Flow win, an Iceman win, Jamie win.
Yeah, I think though at that point, before we continue, 0-2ing End of an Era and drowning at Arcadian are considerably worse than what Nop and I have done at drowning at like Floating Point to someone who ended up to 2 guys that ended up being top 25 seeds at Pissmas or drowning at Pixel 250. Because I lost to Smazio and Sage, and then Sage was seated above me at Pissmas. I'm like, oh, wait, it wasn't a bad loss. Thank fuck for that.
No, who are you talking about that drowned at Arcadian?
A lolly. He lost to
Ollie.
Yonker and Dogobet.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he copped Yonker trying for once in 6 months, and then Dogobet just normally beats him a bunch.
I rated
Yeah.
Aloli so high because he has multiple weekly wins, and I think his win rates aren't actually too bad.
They're not too bad, but okay. So his first Pixel win, he beat, I think it was me, Neek, and Harry twice.
Mm.
It's sort of like, yeah, you won a weekly, but compare that to like, I'm trying to think, what was the one Wildan won? It was like Harry, Luma, Anthony, and Max.
Yeah.
It sounds not as impressive. I forget what he did on the other one though.
But still, like, I don't think anyone near this level, and slightly above or below has won a local.
Yeah.
I think the two ones were Will Dan and Lolly. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. There's just so much red. For no
but,
reason.
I mean, that's what happens when you attend the second most. Like,
I guess
your
so,
sample
but-
size is.
Yeah.
What happened at the other Lolly temple win? Oh, Rivetman has gotten second.
Yeah, that's
Tonka
because
has gotten
Rivetman.
third.
It's because Rivetman upset everyone.
Why is he getting 25th
Oh,
at October
no.
and 19th at Sunshine? 25th at Pixel is also not amazing.
Wait, no. Just
it's
to point
probably not
out,
that bad.
by upsetting everyone, he's upset Tonka, Hazaka, and Static.
Oh wait, what?
It's
Isn't
not
that
like
the
he's
one?
beaten people
Isn't
better
that the
than
one with
Anthony.
Slim Boy when? Oh wait, never mind.
No, there's no
That
Jamie.
is
It's
not
a
the right one.
12-person temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunately nothing. One, the Pixel one, you look and go, at least he's beaten like top 25 players. That one's okay, cool. You won what you should have.
Okay, lost to Tim Man
It's
here.
unfortunate. Second win. Yeah.
Lost to Skinny Bat here, that's kind of bad.
Skinny Pat's in the next group after this, I think. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal.
Yeah. Had a Wi-Fi gloss here.
Everyone under the sun has a Wi-Fi loss at this particular region.
Yeah.
And yet Wi-Fi did so badly she's not involved in this group.
Yeah.
It's cursed. Because she's beaten the Lolly, she's beaten me, she's beaten
She's
me.
not even
like,
close to being involved in this group
and
either.
she's not even close to this list. She's
Yeah.
just beaten all of us.
Hold up, wait.
Anthony has lost to Pisky, Tech, and Femchad. What the
Yeah.
fuck? I
Yeah.
Joe and twice Tonka.
At least he's
The
like
curses
6'2"
of attending it.
on top
Yeah,
of
6-2 on Tonka, you look at that and go, yeah, whatever, cool. And the 2-1s, you look and go, at least you're 2-1. On
Yeah,
like
I mean,
a Joe
this is
and a
just
Rivet
the
Man.
curse of high attendance.
Yeah. Rambo's
It
got a
is, yeah.
good strike rate on PR. I mean, it's 1 out
some
of
like
like 7 or
8.
whatever. It's pretty good.
I think it's 1 out of 8 instead of like 1 out of 20 like the others, but that's my attendance is a little low compared to most of them.
Yeah, I think this
It's big enough to have a good sample size, but it's not huge.
Yeah, I feel like you're a bit more of a like normal player, and like these records they just look kind of average and fine.
What happened at the Sunshine and the October Rally?
I played Kirby.
I mean, that's on you.
I played Kirby at the Sunshine. I beat Tonka and Skinny Pat, I think it was, and then lost to like Wi-Fi in the top seeds and just drowned. I'm like, okay, cool. And the Ranny, I drowned to Rooster playing random.
Yep.
Oopsie daisies.
Yep.
That is, I reap what I sow.
Yep.
Because they are some they're iffy.
Oh god.
And floating point was drowned.
There's just too many people in this
Yeah,
one
That's
section.
the problem. I think like the next
it's-
one's not too bad, but this one is just annoying.
The problem is, not only is there too many people, we're all fucking dog shit.
Yeah, everyone here's just losing.
Yeah.
Well, especially poor Tom, because of the 3 of us here, 2 of us are in this list, so Tomac kind of has to like.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't.
We can't. Obviously, we have both ranked each other like backwards a lot.
It'd be
Like,
nice.
I put myself below you, you put yourself below me. So good luck, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice
I put
if
myself that
we
low
had
because my
another
controller.
panelist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, it would be.
Ravsaf, where are you at?
Actually, yeah. Actually, no. Can we use Moscow's one? Rafsaf hates me. He's put me at like 32nd.
What the hell?
Oscar's put me at like 28.
Oh my
Rafsaf's
God.
like 4 down. But actually, no.
Damn.
Real. Honestly,
Well, we'll just start with
it depends.
We'll not to say your how many people do we have in this section? We'll chuck you not actually below, but we'll chuck you like out of the equation for now. We'll just try and order the rest.
Yeah.
By
By
so it's like the people we're trying to order is
the 5 of us. Do we want to? Yeah. Wait, Sandman
Yeah,
and
I think.
Extra and Skinny Pat and not.
Yeah.
And
No, well, not-
and
we're
me.
not.
In as well.
Yeah, we'll look
Oh,
at.
yeah.
I'll try and figure out where the hell you guys go after.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
You guys
Um,
rated Gravity pretty low.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean we'll get to him and we can maybe push him up
we'll
if we
get to him.
if we
He
need
just
to.
did his normal.
Sure.
Did nothing cool, sadly. But he stopped eating shit consistently, which is better.
Yeah. Who do we have the highest out of these, like, overall? Who's highest on the average?
You can
Neek.
you can see the average.
Yeah.
It's Meek.
Neek, I think it was,
So we'll start with Neek.
which was, yeah. It's probably worth working out now if we're considering peaks or consistency more.
I mean, it's like both, right?
I feel
At
like
this point,
we like from the past, dude. I feel like we've been doing like because Necro and Tin Man were higher, and they were both consistency.
yeah, but we're further down the list now.
True.
Yeah, the consistency well and truly goes out the window.
True. There is no consistency. This is anarchy.
Yeah,
If there's
but
someone with consistency, we probably already ranked them.
more is still good, though.
Yeah,
Like you can
still
be,
handy.
you can be, you know, Rambo or Lolly are very different in consistency. Okay, no technique. So yeah, we were discussing earlier, like strike rate with
Zero
PR
PR wins.
is bad,
No PR.
but he's reasonably
Did he
clean.
play against them?
5-2 a Lolly's crazy. I didn't know about that at all.
Yeah, they kept playing at Pixels when they both beat Harry, and then just played each other.
Awesome.
I really like that 2-0 against Wildan as well.
Yep. 1-2 against Jamie's not bad. He's just he's pretty good. He's pretty good. It's
Yeah.
It's
He's good against his cohort. He just royally decided to fuck everything over with End of an Era.
yeah.
Like, I think if we ignore End of Era, he's like clearly next.
Yeah,
He was the head of the group before on mine
Yeah,
before End of
exactly.
an Era.
given you guys aren't rating Luma, we'll probably just chuck him next. Because Luma, like,
I think
Nop will get, like, we might put some either of you above him, but we'll see. But for now, we'll chuck him next. Yeah. Unless we all decide that Luma's the GOAT.
Yeah,
which
now
I'm
looking
going
back
to
at
disagree with.
now looking at Luma, it's like not that bad, but I still feel like Nyx is just better.
Yeah, I see it. End of an Era 25th
It's got a
is
bunch
kind
of
of
1-0s
not
when they're
great.
not 2-0s.
Yeah.
Nick had a bunch of 2-0s and there's a lot more 1-0s, which is unfortunate for us. But that's the fun of attendance.
Yeah.
You guys, 2-0 Piggins, 2-0 Nerpner, 2-0 Skinny Pat, 2-0 me. But compared to a bunch of ones the next part, which is unfortunate for Tiff, but you know, they're still in the green. You can't really complain. But
Yeah.
solidifying does help.
0-2 a Lolly.
Can we look at Sandman actually? Because
Yeah.
we haven't looked up.
This guy doesn't have much, but he's done pretty well. Does about Conrad
He's
loss
done
is the
well.
lowlights.
Yeah, but that's your worst loss, and your second worst is a guy you're compared to right now.
Yeah. And then 2 on weekends.
When did this guy lose to Violet?
Pixel. 250.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
The Violet jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just back at the thing.
I'm
'Cause-
back.
He's now featured in what, 6 different players?
Probably more.
I think,
I reckon it'd be.
or 7.
It's
I
gotta
think
be
I
more.
looked it up. Violet's not active as well for us.
Yeah, true. What if I just
We
put
only
him
No,
in?
did 3
he's not.
tournaments. No.
Oh, it doesn't work,
because he's not
okay.
big.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I had to manually add
Yeah.
Magnus.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, Sandman's pretty good. It's just like he's just I like how he's like he's only got one loss to someone he's like definitely above, which is Conrad.
We'll confirm Violet is not active. He went to the 2 Big Vic tournaments and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you need 5.
Yeah. Just make sure he didn't rock up to any random locals beforehand or something.
No, I double checked.
Yeah.
Would we have counted floating point as the 5th if we got to it?
Oh, we'd count it as a tournament. It's worth 1 point.
Floating
Yeah,
point.
so we had 3 really.
Yeah,
exactly.
which is still slightly not enough.
Still unfortunate.
Should have shown up to more Violet. We love you here.
Yeah.
Come back.
Exactly. Okay. Interesting.
It's just such good greens, but it's just sort of because you turn up so late after a lot of the events. It's just a bunch of okay, cool.
Yeah, I just want to compare.
Like 25th, 25th. It's like we're at the range where you go, that's fine.
All right, he's definitely
That's about
above.
it.
He's definitely above Nick, right?
Yes.
Because Nick's just got
I
more.
mean,
Negative.
I had them comparable, but I think he just was.
Nick's got more negative, and Salmon has better wins, so it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of clear.
Having more negative and less attendance is.
Yep. Wow, that's a lot of red.
Whoops, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's also 22 attendance.
22.
But
That's insane.
yeah,
Give this man
that's
the courageous
insane how
award.
far-
Like, jeez.
Skinny Pat is the only person to have shown up to every monthly/major in the season.
Wow.
That's so.
Give
It's
him-
so satisfying.
Give him the
Look at that.
courageous award.
So clean.
Yeah, it is clean.
I know, right?
Shoutouts.
Why do we give it a fucking lolly? Actually,
Yeah, I
Did
know.
Ollie travel to Adelaide? I don't think so.
a lolly will be listening to this. When you get to this point, give him your fucking award, mate.
Yeah, chop. Ollie doesn't live in fucking
Yeah.
Bendigo.
I'll
So
give it
it's-
up. Lolly lives an hour away from the furthest tournaments, but it's not Bendigo, mate.
Yeah, but what's the attendance diff? Like 22 compared to like 28.
37.
7.
Okay.
28
Fair
was
enough.
slim.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Skinny Pat has done his normal thing of if he doesn't get P9 farming wins, he loses to everyone.
Yeah. He didn't play me.
And
at
the
all.
season P9 is PR, he doesn't get a P9 win.
Yeah, he didn't play me. Owned. I broke
Yeah,
my finger
exactly.
and then never played you. It was
So it's
the
like,
long
yeah.
con. The long con.
Well, we're at the second person in this list where it's like, for reference, I think we had Trix as inactive just ahead of this list because he popped off at Irani and then ate shit at the other two because he plays Rivals instead, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had him listed as like 24.5, so like just ahead of this group. But Lumra and Skinny Pat both have Trix wins.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, when I did like my coloring, I did that today off memory, but I'm starting to remember that like these guys are definitely with those ones below, which is
More,
what Knob
yeah.
did.
Yeah. He had Sandman in his head.
I think
Thought there was a gap in Skinny Pat's Riverman, but
I think Sandman probably is just 31, but not to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
him a bit higher, so yeah.
Yeah.
I just liked Sandman.
either way, we kicked the other two off the list.
Yeah, you guys are definitely above.
So now
So-
it's
So
this is
Nick,
now
so
Anthony.
Nick 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So Sandman's 31, we were expecting.
Yes, yeah.
And then on the right, we'd have Nop, me, Anthony, Tiff.
Yeah, in some order. Okay, so we'll compare those three. I don't think Salmon's above those two. Yeah.
No.
Um.
How many PO wins did Anthony have? It was like 2 out of 25 or something like that.
Yeah, and
Just because I do enjoy a peak at this particular point in ranking because this is when the PR wins run out.
Yeah, P win, P9 win.
P2 win, P9 win.
this
below
arcade
this
is
point-
too much of a problem for me.
It's so bad. He lost to 2 guys that are not going to get on the 40.
Yeah, but it's
Who
like
did he lose to?
when you that's like a
Yonker
prime
and
Yonker.
Doggervet.
Yeah, but prime Yonker is like
Okay,
At
then
this level.
why is Prime Yonker in this not showing up this season when
Yeah,
he's going 0-2 at every other monthly?
is he active?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
Oh, he's like just active.
I looked at him at HNs and went, oh god, no.
not that bad.
A Microsoft J win.
That was with the Arcadian. That's
Yeah.
so funny. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, goddamn, that's funny.
Yeah, he barely made attendance when 0-2 at every other monthly he went to or something like that.
God damn.
He did
Yeah.
okay at End of an Era, I think. But he might have actually
Yeah,
just beaten
25th.
like Rooster and no, he didn't beat Rooster at that.
Well, I
Either
reckon,
way,
I reckon
his best
Luma,
win is someone in this range.
I reckon Luma would get a dub if they kept like. I mean, you can't really say that though.
Yeah.
But like, if you extrapolate, like, when you're beating
Because
HM and
when you've got
HM,
4 wins on top the 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
like this is a better
The
sampling.
I'm
assumption
looking at it more like Luma's.
And the sampling's not that small either.
No, because that's got what 10 tournaments. Tiff's got 10 tournaments, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And these monthlies are reasonable. Floating Point's not great, but it's not as bad as the Arcadian for a lolly.
Yeah. I'm just double checking. Tiff has the lowest attendance of this group. I think she does.
Well, Sandman is lower.
Yeah.
No, it would be Sandman and then.
Oh yeah. It's
Then
Sandman, then Tiff, then me,
I think it's just
which is 7, 10, 13.
it's
I
Luma,
think
lolly,
Tiff is-
Sandman, right?
Yeah, I think that's the order. It's just working out where else to go later.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
We can worry about that later. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can. Well, I can just
I
do
reckon.
now because you guys are above extra skinny pat for sure, and Sandman is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's just sorting out where we are in between Luma, Lolly, and Neek. Because I think we're comfortable with Neek being ahead, or
Yeah.
not really.
I am.
If you guys both thought it, so I'm happy with that.
Nick, I think that my main one was me, Nick, and Nick were really, really close. Like, I think I had myself in the same group as Anthony and Tiff, but like ahead. Like I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't split the
You
3 of us.
closer. I had you
Yeah.
closer. But
Alright,
now,
you
yeah, the
had
more
just
I'm
got
looking at
slow.
it,
Good luck,
the more
Tom.
I'm looking at Nick, the more I like it.
The more I look at Nick, the more I hate it. But we have different viewpoints.
it was funny in the PR meeting when we were up to me and Connor. It was just the other one of us plus Dean speaking, and Nick wasn't there yet. But then Nick joined in later. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury, and unfortunately, you two are in the same conversation. So.
Alright, well, I mean, look, if you're not looking at me first, I'll shut up and Nock can speak on what he needs to.
I mean, I can just. Have a
Sure.
look.
I mean,
But what do you
Yeah.
speak on? It's so evil.
like you have a good Ryan. Like, you're in the group above. It's so good, but you just haven't been to that much, honestly.
Arcadian. Who'd you lose to there?
That's decent.
Lost to Violet and Piggins.
Yeah,
like,
that's like fine. 13th probably a bit stiff for that, to be honest. Because Violet lost to
But
Tin
it
Man.
was
Um,
Violet lost to Tin Man. If I would have lost to him anyway.
last 2 tournaments,
What was
pretty
his floating
solid.
point?
Like we were complaining about 17th
Seventh.
earlier, but at this level, that's pretty expected. So
I
that's
lost the
fine.
slow for 17. Woo!
Who's Sasuke?
Sasuke was a Japanese PT that just rocked up at the floating point pre-local and beat a few people.
Pretty
And I was
Okay.
one of them.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
He made it
What
out of
did he
pools
do?
at floating point, I'm pretty sure. Like loses round 49th or something like that.
and in your floating point, you lost to Smazio and Sage. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
So I guess it's like,
Sage was a horrible boss at the time,
yeah,
but now it's not.
floating point kind of bad. Rebs win, and then these 4 wins here are pretty good. You're not doing the best against the cohort, to be honest. There's a bit of red here. Like, some of these are a bit above, but it's still like 0-2. It's just these 4 wins
Yeah.
help do a fair bit of work. But, like, these guys
Oh wait,
are all, like, below you.
what are we calling a good win?
I don't know.
When did you get a Kuts win?
CWC, we split sets. I beat him in pools. He beat me in top 8.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you went even, I'd just kind of ignore it at that point. Because he's probably around
it's
you.
more like
Maybe a bit better.
is he cohort wise? Yeah.
Probably a tiny bit better.
So I think he only played like the only other person he's played so far is Newt that he's shown up on. And I forgot to ask at the time.
I kind of, yeah, I mean, I had it in here, but I prefer not, just based on this. Arcadian is a decent bit better. Oh, it's just these two aren't great. What? Oh, let's have a look at what happened.
I lost to Jono and Nick for 33rd,
Oh, yeah, you actually
you
got
lost to-
approved. It's the fakest 33rd of all time.
and then
Where was that?
and then I
Extra
lost
Nick or-
the yeah,
Ouch.
And then I lost to Beat and Newt for
You
25th.
copped it
which is
again.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
It
brutal.
was just
Actually,
the I think like I'll just speak on it. I feel like the last 2 weeks just destroyed my season.
oh yeah, what the fuck were you doing, dude?
I couldn't move left.
Yeah, no. When we
True.
played on Monday, you're just like, oh, it's so much better having a functioning control. I'm like, oh crap, he can move left now.
Far out, dude.
It's over, and then you beat the crap out of me.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's why I put myself that low personally.
Yeah. So end of an era. You beat Milk. To be fair, he's beaten Milkman, who's turned up on a couple of people's worst losses.
There's a bit more
At end of an
consistency here, but there's still a decent chunk of green. There's just more green, you know? Like, Rambo's
Yeah.
just got a lot of red,
There's more red
although
stuff.
he's more consistent, but also lower attendance.
Yeah. What's Nick's attendance at?
16.
So 3 tournaments different.
Yeah.
That's depending what tournament it is. It can be a high amount.
But Rambo still lost to, like, Rooster Buglug's Sage, which we don't know how to rate, but whatever. Probably not that badly, it's probably fine. Wi-Fi. I just like the Arcadian difference for Nop. I want to look at that run again.
Who's not played at
pretty good.
Arcadian? Where
It's-
are
I
we?
lost to first and third.
It's probably
No, it's more. Who did you beat? You beat
Oh yeah.
probably
Beat
not
Homer.
really. I mean, you were meant to play Slim here, so you got a bit lucky, but you beat Homer anyway, and then you beat Neek, so that is definitely better. Yeah, I think Nop's a bit higher, just because
I
of the wins,
agree.
and does a bit better in the cohort. So Rambo wins because he's right, and he loses because he's below Nop.
Well, no, that I think Nick and I both did the same thing. If we tried to underrate ourselves a little
yeah,
bit,
I get it.
it's like, yeah, if I let my ego speak, I'm above Nick, but that's not the point of it. I think you'd be looking at me versus Anthony at this point.
Yeah,
I think
I'll
Nop
just
is below Nick.
compare them.
But worth
quickly.
double checking.
Yeah.
So are we saying that Aloli's above Luma? Or below?
Probably. below.
I think he's above. I can talk about that.
Wait, what did you say, Hayden? Sorry.
I think he's above, but I think I've been shown as a bit of a Luma hater today by how your arguments have gone.
Yeah, I mean, I was a
Stuff
Luma.
on no. Where's your PR wins?
I was a Luma doubter, but after looking at today, I think I might be a Luma believer.
Yeah, the problem for a lolly
Like-
is 33rd at a tournament with no PR players out of 78 is not great. Well,
Yeah.
it did have 2 PR players in hindsight, but
Like-
yeah.
How did he go in Sunshine October? Isn't 19th bronze Emmys?
Or
Or like bronze waterfall?
I think he fucked it in pools and then kind of did whatever, but he had screwed it, so he got 19.
Oh.
Let's have a look.
I'll smash a lolly. I thought I think he started in bronze, made it out.
Oh yeah,
Because he
he
lost
made
to
it out of
Wi-Fi.
bronze.
That's a bit unlucky to only lose to Wi-Fi and then be bronze. What the
And
hell?
make it bronze? Are you kidding me? It's messed up. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, made it out of bronze
Gravity
and
got-
then lost the floor.
Gravity went 1 and 3 to like beat Flow and P9 or something like that, and then got out higher than what a lolly did.
That is crazy.
It's because he lost, yeah.
Yeah, so he got out bronze side, beat Dragonite, lost a Flow for 19th.
It's just this Arcadian
Unfortunate.
that is making me put a
It's
lolly. Like,
so
you guys are 13th and 17th. That's like 3 big rounds better. Like, that's a big difference. Well, not
Yeah.
13th and 7th. You're 13th and 7th.
Yeah.
So that's like...
13th and 7th. So
You
I'm
probably want like a
3 ahead,
13th.
Nick's 5 ahead.
Yeah, you probably want a 13th
Yeah,
if
I'm
you're a
3 ahead.
lolly. Like, you've performed about what you want. Nop's overperformed. A lolly's Omega underperformed. So that's why I think Luma's
Yeah.
just above.
I think I went to my seed, if I remember correctly, or maybe 1 ahead.
Yeah.
No, I think I went to my seed. And Nopper's overperformed by... Oh, no, because he didn't have to play Slim. That's right.
Yeah, I think...
Shout out Lime for giving me a Slim win. I kind of needed it.
I do like getting a flow win, but Nick also has an Iceland win.
Yeah.
And Nick's strike rate versus PR isn't great.
Nick had an Isaiah win, I think it was. was
Nick?
Isaiah, Necro, and then
Yeah, but just dude, that win rate against everyone else is
Yeah.
so
yeah,
good.
he beat who he's meant to beat, which is
And it's
really,
like the
really
people
good.
above him, like slightly above.
Yeah. You against your cohort was actually also like pretty good, honestly. But like not as good.
Yeah, I think Nick is just clears. Definitely.
Yeah.
And then it's
I think it goes Neek, Nop, me, and then you're trying to work out Luma or Lolly.
Yeah. I'm not sure about you, Luma, but I think it's probably Nick Nop.
I think those two are pretty set, honestly.
can you go back to a lily?
Nick's just too clean. Yeah, one sec. I just want to check this again. Nick's just too clean, but Nop does have a better arcade.
Yeah. Well, Nick got
Nick
ninth
lost to
arcade,
me.
didn't he?
Yeah, Nick lost
Yeah.
to me. In a
Yeah.
reverse rare.
I mean, from previous ranking seasons, that's not a be-all, end-all decision thing.
Nick's
exactly.
But it's
fucked
very
it a
handy
bit,
to have.
but you also did, which probably is the difference.
Yeah.
If you were
Yeah.
like all green at the bottom, then you'd probably be above, to be honest. I think it's pretty close.
Who's not playing?
Bendy, Spencer,
I remember there was
someone else.
Bendy in the final week. What is it? Spencer, Joe, Bendy,
Soy Milk.
Tonka,
Yeah, I think it's Nick.
and one of my.
Nop.
Yeah. I think that's the order.
I think it's Luma and Hayden and a Lolly comparison.
Yeah.
Wait, can you
I
search
think-
up a lily?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm coming around to it being a me and Tiff comparison, and then a Lolly and Sandman
All I'm
comparison.
gonna say is that Anthony is 3-0 on Wookins and 5-1 on Harry. Like that is
Yeah, but he's
and 2-0
also
on Luma.
like got
Like, these are
04
just
Jamie.
Ridiculous.
2-5 Neek is
We're-
not
we're-
great. 03 Nerpner. The problem is
Lolly
you scroll
Wookins is-
down, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, Tiff didn't really do that this season, did she?
Relatively fine.
Well, Hazaka and then like Milkman.
Yeah.
Which had one loss, really.
And
Compared to a Lolly's, what the
Has is probably not going to make HMs. We'll
HMs.
see.
solid.
But he's
Oh, no.
close.
I think, oh yeah, I had him in my list of could make HMs, and then you look at a Lolly and it's like, oh, Tech, Femchad, Joe,
Yeah.
Pisky, Static. Well, the Static I think might be 40 level. Tonkadonka might be 40 level, but they're ones he shouldn't be losing to.
I mean, that's just like the same as me, though, is it not?
It's a bigger list and a worse
It's a
list,
lot
honestly.
bigger list. And he's less,
sort of-
less of
you-
a strike rate.
If you took out Anthony's worst 3 losses, then your list would be the same.
Anthony versus Cohort isn't great, to be honest.
Yeah, he bullied
Like-
me when I was slumping, and then outside of that, it's a bit unfortunate.
Like negative on Skinny Pat, Nop, Homer. Omega negative on Perry and Neek, which isn't great when you're competing with.
Yeah.
Well, you would be competing with Perry. Perry will probably be a bit above, but
Harry,
you are
Harry would have
competing
been
up.
above
Harry's one
Harry would have been with us
yeah.
when I had a.
I think it's.
I think Homer would have been between Piggins and Neek or something like that.
I think it's a Lolly Sandman below you and Luma, but I don't know where you are put you and Luma.
Yeah.
I
think it's a Lolly above Sandman for the record, but we can look at that again later.
I agree. I'm quite sure. I agree.
I agree as well.
So,
I just
what
don't
was
like
Tiff's
the new
attendance again?
round.
10.
oh yeah, the start of the season was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Who was Tiff played at floating point?
It was yellow and
Neo Yellow.
I mean, Yellow also was it Connor at that one?
Yeah. Yellow did do well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow's like PR level, so.
Problem is the season before he drowned a Phantom to fucking Pondy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think everyone underestimated Yellow a bit, and he took very good advantage of
had a
it.
good
So
run.
well done.
He
He
was
made good use of a run.
pretty close to beating Rello as well, by the way. I think it was game 3.
Oh, that was insane. Yeah,
Probably.
he
Maybe
got
should've
closer
won.
than Paddle.
Yeah.
Your double 17th at the end's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
Double 17th at the end, was it? What was? Oh, Pixel was DD Flow. What was the other one?
It
Scobo?
was... Yeah, you lost to Scobo Tin Man,
Yeah.
but you beat Milk Meme. Beat Tonka, Rista, Milk Meme.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Because I was meant
that's
to lose
okay.
to Jason, and then Milkman beat Jason. That's right.
Because I beat Milk Meme. Lol.
I just don't like
Thank you.
these two results. The 17th here is a lot worse, and then 25th here is not good.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And then the 65th here is quite bad. So that's why I think Luma's above. I think it's Luma, Rambo, a Lolly, Sandman.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Cool.
I only have one request. Can you pull my proper name in?
No. Actually, no, yeah, you were Bidoof the entire season, though.
No,
Wait, no, what were you?
Down Daddy Daniel DeVito.
Oh, shut the hell up, bro.
We'll figure that out.
I'll bribe the line.
We'll see how we go for space. Okay. Extra Skinny Pat. I think these two were like a duo that compare to each other. Although,
No, very separate.
well, Nop had gravity, so we'll look at him as well. Pretty high attendance.
Yeah, second most of third, I guess.
Third
Third
most, I
most
think,
tied.
Yeah.
I think overall nothing that bad except for that end of era.
Who did lose to at that?
What the
He lost
hell?
to OK.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
He lost to Jason and OK.
OK's a freak who went game 5 with
Yeah.
Finn. And also beat me. I think it's fine.
Should have been me, but can't win a -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I rated Gravity this
Arcadian
high.
17. Nice.
I rated Gravity higher because I really like his just all his placements in general, except for
His
that last one.
placements are good, but then you just look at that entire tidal wave of red,
That's my problem.
and it's.
I mean, yeah, it's like at this level, it's like.
But Nick's
I
just
think
doing
we
want
wave
well.
of red.
someone. You'd want to win on someone in the top 20.
Nick's just like, well, he also doesn't have a win on top 20, but he's just more
Yeah,
clean here.
Yeah, he just doesn't have like 40 extra attempts at it. Because that's the other thing about attendance is you actually get a much better look at it. Although Skinny Pat has beaten, I think, Connor, I want to say.
Yeah.
As like his top 10 win, and then Will Down as the top 20.
Skinny Pat getting 25th at the Arcadian's kind of bad.
Who did he? Because he lost to One for All in winners, didn't he?
Yes.
Because that set was a stupid. Want for a better word, that set sucked to watch.
Yeah.
I think he beat like Mexi to make it out. No, it would have been someone else.
No, Mexi lost to Darius Carlin.
Oh my god, he did.
Yeah, because Darius Carlin asked me to
okay, well,
for like 15 minutes beforehand.
Well,
It'd be solid to make.
Actually, what do you want?
Yeah.
That's fine then.
He's got beefy
okay.
loses round 1. That's
Yeah,
so unfortunate.
And went game 5, by the way.
Shouldn't have lost to One for All. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was self-inflicted, unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah. I don't really see how either of these guys are below Gravity, to be honest.
I don't see it either.
I
mean, I also have Man ahead of Gravity, but that may be a little bit misjudged. But we'll see.
I mean, Gravity's got some, but they're pretty low. Like
he does okay against the people.
Nick, Tim, and
That is
Slim
cool.
are nice.
Yeah, like a Frio and Nick.
Yeah, but then Skinny Pat's beaten Connor and Wildan. And Strix, a Lolly, Rambo. He's just got more dubs with less attendance.
Better dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
How are the monthlies from Skinny Pat?
He made it out of floating point.
Pretty alright.
They're sort of all like,
what happened at Pixel?
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Let's see.
What happened? Lost to Honk and Tin Man. Fair enough. Two players.
Understandable.
What
Very
can you
unfortunate.
do?
Yeah.
So was it he was seeded then, or did Honk get upset?
I don't remember.
No, I think he must have been seeded for that then.
It was very stacked. I think it's just extra Skinny Pat. But we'll have another look at Nick.
No, Skinny Pat was seeded to Drown because Honk lost to Seb. Just wanted to double check there wasn't anything stupid that's caused that. I mean, he's gone 2 seed at Pixel.
Because the problem with Nick is his sample size is also incredibly
And he's
small.
still dropped a few of them. Like, Mexi and Soy Milk aren't top 40. They might be HMs. Mexi's likely
Oh,
HM.
the Mexi loss was with Game & Watch, I think. Oh no, it was with Wolf.
Yeah.
It's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think
03 on JB. Huh.
unfortunate.
Extra has
Oh.
like good wins on his cohort, supposed cohort, but
Yeah.
like nothing good above. But I guess that's just what
Yeah.
happens when you have low attendance.
Well, the thing is, we've gone through a bunch of lists right now. Nick has no top 25 wins.
Yeah, Nick is the weird one because of the lack of attendance.
Yeah. I honestly think I might actually lean Skinny Pat over Nick.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way.
Wait, let me just quickly. Oh my god.
But I'll give it up. Skinny Pat hasn't chopped all that much to well below him.
Let's have a look.
Wait, Skinny Pat got 9th at the November Rally.
Skinny Pat lost to Soy Milk, but so did
Can we
Nick.
pull that up? Can we pull up the November Rally?
Yeah. Okay, it's not that good, but it's still nice.
Oh.
November, yeah. I mean, a lolly win's handy. Solo win's like a decent to have.
It nearly
That's about
beat
it.
Rebs.
That would have helped.
But nearly doesn't pay the bills.
How many Game 5 losses has Skinny Pat had this season?
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Brother, get some fucking clutch gene in you. Oh, it's not as many as I thought. It was just a few together at one point.
Yeah, it's probably Skinny Pat and Nick. And then we'll look at Grav and Rivet Man.
Yeah. Sure.
Alright.
Skinny Pat is so inconsistent against his cohort. What?
Yeah.
So weird.
Alright, we haven't looked at Rivet Man yet. Slimboy, Piggins, Neek. Damn. That's very good.
It's a good set of top 10 wins.
Monthlies aren't the worst for this level either.
No.
They're kind of probably all just to seed, I would expect. He might have been seated a bit lower on October Rennie and outplaced it, maybe. Up on Mamp to Aiden, Tonkadonka, Ololi.
He's upset Magnus at the October Rally by the looks of it.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, I think he did.
they're getting ahead.
O2 and Joe.
He's been, yeah.
Drop it. Okay. Is this guy like HMs? I guess we'll get to him. Because none of us put him there.
Which guy?
Joe.
I think.
Oh wait, no. So the floating point one is incorrect because
that's
it's
Sydney
Canada,
Joe.
New South Wales,
Yeah.
Joe. Wait, I can change that real quick actually.
If I remember correctly, Joe's like wins were just horrible. Yeah, there's just like nothing really there.
Yeah.
I think I
True.
fixed it. Yeah.
Lime probably has better wins. Ruba, I think, has some good ones too. But yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Mexi, Wi-Fi, Tonkanoko, and Dragonite all are definitely above him. So, but maybe he's in contest for that last couple spots. We'll see.
Yeah, and Aiden and Magnus would be comfortably ahead too.
I'm gonna bear back for a minute.
All right.
All good.
I think Sixer on Tonkadonk is just so good.
And Tonka Donka is actually just like, I think when we originally made the list, we were overrating Tonka wins because he beat Rebs twice, and then we realized Tonka has done bugger
much.
all else.
And has some bad records too, like this one. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think he was 2-6 on a lolly, but at least he had 2 wins in that one.
17th at Pixel, pretty good. Beat Static. Don't know if he did much else, but it is a good win for him especially.
Yeah, I think he lost to Mengod after that. So like, what do you want?
Yeah. He's done pretty well. I kind of like him over Rivet Man right now. Just has proven it more, and done a bit better versus cohort, I would say. Rivet Man's not done badly, but there's just a lot of red here. Although most of these guys are above. There is some green.
Yeah, outside of Gravity, very nice.
I think it's pretty close.
Positive on Aiden, positive on Mag.
Yeah, I think
positive on.
I think it's just Gravity above Rivet Man.
Can you bring up Rivet Man's monthlies real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't really done anything wrong, but nothing crazy to do it.
Yeah.
What's his November Rambat? Beat a random, lost to Mengod, beat a random, lost to Wildan. Pretty nothing, 17th.
Lost to Doggy Vet. Lost to Wildan. Oh, that is a very nothing. What the hell? He's actually done so much nothing there.
Yeah. Right, and then there's just this one fucking temple that put him on the map. Like, loses game 5 to Hazaka, and then beats the people he should be beating, then upset Static, upset Hazaka, upset Tom.
Second place.
Okay.
Yeah, so the reason I had Rivet Man that low was because, it's not much. I think the people above him had better wins.
Yeah, I think Gravity's.
He definitely had better wins than Grav, but overall consistency stuff, Grav clearly has him covered.
It's higher Maiden.
Yeah.
I think Grav's clearly next, but I don't know if Rivet Man's after or not.
I don't think.
I mean, Aiden's worth bringing up, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we both have Aiden, but it doesn't. Honk and Wildan and what was the other one?
Honk.
Honk, yeah. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, that was at the same tournament.
That's very funny, actually.
He's just losing to Dusk, Solar, Kid Collie, Conrad. Not good.
It's true Aiden fashion. It's time to play Incineroar or Chrom and just lose to a random.
Yeah. His placements aren't too bad.
Some things never. Their placements are decent, yeah.
Except like
making it out of Anavera, though.
I think Aiden made it out from the cursed pixel pool though, so that might be a very nothing 25th.
Oh yeah, because Luma and Zav both DQ'd.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aiden was pool.
Maybe Aiden's above Rivet Man.
Don't think so.
Have you guys looked at Dragonite or Mamp? Or like, because I rated them pretty highly.
So Aiden has lost to.
Like the only thing I don't rate about Mamp is not making it out of any pools except.
No, yeah, Aiden lost to beat Fidel, and then DQ'd from Pixel. That. It was the Aiden decided to do day 2.
Mamp has some losses. Goodness me.
Mamp has all of the above. Like a Zav win again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zav win, a Newt win, Wildan, Homer. That's good.
Who's Grav's win?
No
one. Not as good, but like.
Slim.
Yeah.
So 3 wins on Nick though.
Oh, Magnus has the Arcadian in his favor.
Yeah, that was the thing that I gave to him. But the rest is just so bad.
That far.
Was
it Wildan?
I think it was Tim and Wildan. I could be wrong.
I think Magnus beat Wi-Fi and winners, and then possibly Wildan after that. That sounds correct.
Let's give it a look.
Let's like scroll all the way to the bottom.
Arcadian, yeah, beat Hazaka, beat Wi-Fi, beat Wildan, lost to Necro, beat Dragonite, lost to Leo.
Pretty good.
That's a really good run.
That's a good run.
But the other monthlies are all bad.
Leave a little bit to the side. October Rambat, Drown to Rivet Man.
Could be worse.
What's next?
That's
November
bad.
Rambat, Drown to Dusk.
That's fine.
Pixel 250, that's fine.
That's fine.
Beat who
Okay.
you meant to beat. Look, Necro.
They're not the
They're not
worst.
bad. They're just
bit
a
unlucky.
bunch of. Outside of Drowning to Dusk, they're not that bad.
The two runnings are kind of bad, but the other two aren't.
Yeah.
Are like fine.
What happened at Floating Point? Sorry.
Lost to Yellow. And Chef. Probably should just beat Chef there, but oh well.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Oh, lost to that chef. The person.
Yeah. 2-2 with Has, 0-1 Sakura, 1-1 Static. 0-1 Snow. Snow's alright. Rob that came here from Japan. Beat Skinny Pad as well.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty solid.
That's fair enough.
I don't like
I
the
think
monthlies too much.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the monthlies.
I think Aiden's
it's just good Arcadian. Yeah. Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
The two top 20 wins for Aiden is actually like.
Is it
inch
better
long.
than a Zav win and a Newt win?
No.
But Aiden's also not
'Cause that's also-
throwing at other tournaments that much.
Yeah.
Except end of
When Aiden is. Yeah. End of an era, Aiden has lost to Kurtz and.
It's like Conrad, right?
Conrad,
Yes,
yeah,
Conrad.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because I was looking at Conrad for HMs because he made out at Pixel and at End of an Era.
It's
I
just
think.
not done.
Oh, Conrad didn't quite make it.
Yeah. I think he drowned at end of an era still.
Yeah, no, it was he got 33rd at that one rather.
Yeah.
To Yonka, of course. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay. This is why Riverman was good, because he had those 3 really good wins.
Yeah,
I think they're both above Mamp, which is what I said earlier.
I think so. I think it's honestly Rivet than Aiden, but it sounds like Tom's leaning the other way, and I'm not sure on Nick.
I mean, I feel like personally, like just the other people just have better wins above these two. Like I think Tonka having those 2 Revs wins should put him in conversation here.
Yeah. There's just so much
A
red.
will down win.
Yeah,
And then,
it's so red,
dear
but like
God.
at this level, having 2 PR wins is crazy.
That's probably what's going to get him on the 40. Like it's not you get this, you're automatically here. Well, we're not considering Phosphor for beating Flow.
Yeah, but
On the same
Reps
premise.
is better.
Can you scroll down? Can you scroll down, Tom?
Also,
I don't see the losses.
49th is... these are they're like actually all bad, to be honest. Like actually every single one of them for this level is bad, which is so important.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we put him a fair bit below where you put him. But yeah, I'll scroll down.
Okay.
Like Tech, Pasture,
This is, like,
Malcesta,
pretty
Rick,
clean.
Phosphor, Kid Collie. Well, I mean, it is what you get when you're the highest attender.
Attend the most.
But like,
Yeah.
you've played Has 4 times and only won one of them. Like, come on.
I'm going to slightly disagree with that, Tom. That when there were periods where like I was the highest attender in the state, I was not chopping anywhere near this amount, even when I was in the 30s.
Well, that's why I think. That's why you were in the
Tonkatonka's
30s
lower.
and Tonkatonka's low to. I don't know if he's even on the 40.
Yeah, exactly.
He's definitely like at least HMs, but I
think-
think he's down the bottom.
I had him. Yeah, exactly. I had him at 40, but it's sort of that was a lot of the reference point I was running with. Is yeah, it's probably going to be enough to get him around there, but it's not exactly like he's done much else. Got a will down win.
We'll have a
somewhere
look
there.
at the monthlies and like maybe got unlucky, but like it's still 6 monthlies that are bad for this level.
Okay. Arcadian, we'll have a look at them now. I know there's
Oh,
Sunshine
I know the
September.
Arcadian was bad. I remember that.
Yeah. The Sunshine September, he drowned to Wi-Fi Pikachu and Mike Kirby. So
Arcadian was.
I mean, you don't care about that.
Fuck.
and skinny.
Oh my
Pokemon.
god, VT Pooks and Moral Seasta was the Arcadian. Goodness.
Oh, but it was a VT Pooks, Little Mac.
Yeah,
It's
unlucky, but it is still VT Pooks.
Yikes.
Who's not an HM, I think. Yes, September. Not the worst, actually, to be honest. Actually, all
Yeah,
expected.
Pooks had. Yeah, Tonka was Pooks' second best win of the season, just for reference.
Yeah.
And like it was, and his third best win's like Badger Big Balls.
Alright, lost to Dragonite here
Like,
and Gravity. Lost to Kid Collie in November. So these are not really unlucky.
Yeah, he's lost to a bunch of
Okay,
people.
250 was fine. I think he got 33rd.
He lost to me and
33rd at
whoever
250
dropped down.
is
Yeah.
fine for this level, actually. Although 25th is still better. But I don't blame him for that.
He seeded to down, so I'll give
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's made his seed.
And then the
on
next week
pass.
he lost to, or 2 weeks later he lost to Pasture. So that is the problem.
Okay, yeah, those monthlies are
Yeah, they're
not the greatest,
so
I'll be
grim.
honest.
Yeah.
They're so grim, but he has PBR wins.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's in the next 3 anyway. Well, look at Dragonite though.
Okay.
Yeah, because Dragonite was okay.
Dragonite, I think, was low attendance, right?
Well, he's got the.
Oh no, it's 12.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was 13. He
Damn,
was 12.
this
Like
guy
it's.
He's going to every monthly. Goodness. Literally every Vic monthly.
Oh my god.
The strike
his
rate's
big
not
thing
great.
is he beat Wookiee.
But yeah, he did beat Matt at a big tournament.
Honestly, it's like nothing crazy, but nothing bad.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
He sucks against people above him. And then he's got the Matt win. He split sets with me. He's gotten a Homer win somewhere in there. And then, so sort of, once you get to people comfortably below him, he's completely fine.
I think the Homer win was at the Arcadian. That's how he got 9th.
I think it was because Homer did whatever Homer did and just kind of like stopped giving a shit. But
Homer did not do well.
still got a better. He got 17th. I forget who he lost to in winners. It might have been Nop.
It was me. Homer lost to
Yeah,
me
was
and
you?
Dragonite, I think.
I still don't think he's above Riverman Aiden Mamp, but he's in the next combo.
Can agree. Yeah, and it's Solar at least had a couple other wins to back up the PR win, which is why I had him ahead of Tonka. But
I think for now we'll
he also
settle in
Yeah,
Mamp
we'll
at
just
37. We can come back to them though if we're impressed.
yeah.
Riverman Aiden, we'll have a final look at that. Because
I'm
I was not sure.
probably leaning Aiden.
Okay.
Because
Checking.
at least Riverman's monthlies were just a bunch of nothings, not explicitly bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The end of an era does suck for Aiden a fair bit.
Losing to Conrad is.
Aiden has some fucking losses.
Well, we'll remove Solar from that list of some fucking losses.
Yeah.
He's about to.
But it's still Dusk.
There you go.
Collie,
Conrad, Kid Collie, Dusk. Yeah, it's not great.
Skinny Pat,
But
not.
we're at the point of everyone.
They're not that much above him, so they're not that insane. Wildan and Honka are a bit more like it.
Yeah. They're the 2 wins, then you go, the rest are pretty much cohort wins.
Yeah.
Effectively. Like, yeah, you're one small jump ahead. Practically cohort wins.
I think Riverman is a little bit better. It's just 3 wins
like to
versus
agree.
like 2.
Yeah.
And then they're both like kind of similar versus their cohort. And he's a
Yeah.
bit less. Like Joe and Haz aren't as bad as like the ones Aiden had.
Yeah.
Like Kid Collie Dusk.
They're in HN's conversation. The other ones are not.
Yeah, yeah. Like Haz definitely is. Joe probably is. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we're going River, Aiden,
Map,
And
yeah.
map.
Amp.
Alright, static solo we haven't looked at.
Yeah, so Solar obviously
Oh
had
Jesus!
the
Yeah.
it's fucking static.
Amaterasu,
Static.
Desai, Bam Bam, Mexi, Ribbitman, what the fuck?
He has like
okay.
a
I think I was
tin
playing random.
lolly win, and then like bullies people in his cohorts to some
Wait,
extent.
Look at that end of
he's
era.
65th. This the second 65th of the 40. Maybe DQ'd. I don't think so though.
No, he went 0-2.
No, he went 0-2.
It's crazy. We've gone down 15
think
spots.
Rasu and Man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He lost to Man and loses round 1. Lol.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
you
Dude.
shouldn't be playing random in end of era.
Yeah, shouldn't have lost to Amaterasu. Don't get me wrong, he still knows how to play, but he still should not be losing to that man.
Yeah, you shouldn't beat. When was this guy's last tournament? You shouldn't lose to someone like. Okay, he's actually chopped a tiny bit this year,
He
but other
tends
than
to
that,
every few
it's,
months.
it's been 3 years.
Yeah, he's a Smash 4 player that just randomly rocked up at like
I didn't know that.
a few tournaments.
That's cool though.
I think I met him for the first time at the pre-ban Bastion, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, oh, you're Amaterasu. Okay, cool. And he's just rocked up a couple other times.
All right. So static's
It's
inconsistent.
still it's static to a T.
Solar's probably even more crazy.
Oh my!
Oh,
I remember
God.
Solo when I think 0-2 to Andy at Pixel
Dude,
250.
Who the hell anywhere has a green record on the top player of their list? Like
This is
Jono
incredible.
doesn't.
Zach doesn't.
Zach
doesn't,
literally,
yeah,
he
true.
might be the only one. He actually might.
Oh, and Harry.
Did Seb play Zach this season? I did. Fuck. Because I know Seb's positive on Jono.
All right, Harry's done it.
Harry Malakoff and Solar.
Harry's is a fucking traffic light there.
That's
I'll
so
say that's
funny.
on Pheasant Law. Harry's got a Christmas tree that's malfunctioning.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
really
mean,
funny.
Souls is so funny.
Solar's
You
is
look at the results as
ace.
well.
What is this?
Everything that's not that sunshine is
Yeah. So he's done
horrendous. I'm not gonna lie.
everything that's not September Sunshine.
Oh my god.
That's September
dude.
sunshine. That was a new piece.
Yeah, like that was insane. He did beat Slim at a Rani and then got like 17th
Yeah.
as like his backup event. At least he had a backup event where he did something. It's lifesaver to his
Dude,
entire
this is just
season.
Tonkadonka 2, actually. This freak tournament, and then like he's finished it with double
Yeah.
49th. Which is not good.
Yeah, so Pixel lost to me and Bendy. Like that's pretty grim actually.
I mean, also drowning at Big Cheese. I think.
Oh
is
yeah, because he lost
kinda
to
crazy.
Sora,
Lost to
I think it
Pisky.
was.
Like, what the hell?
Pisky's turned up a few times in people's worst losses.
Pisky's okay.
And by a
yeah.
few I mean Wally
It's
and
just
Solar.
Anthony.
Got no 2 on his
Who's
record.
Solar has so not Gravity and Solar have all lost to Bendy.
I don't know who Hal is, but that's probably not a great loss.
Hal is a
Okay, Jesus.
Samus. They're in Newcastle like 2-2.
Who tour?
Looks like an O tour.
Yeah. Hal tour.
Sorry to say.
Yes.
Okay, no, they're okay, they're
What the
okay.
fuck?
No. He shares a 2-liter Kmart drink bottle with me. That man's a go. Shut the fuck up, the pair of you.
Yeah, I feel like Solo should be beating them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how badly he did outside of 2 tournaments.
It's just so fucked up.
He's got him 5th at a monthly, beating fucking Madam Pat.
These other, like...
And
dude, the other
I think
log
he
jams,
also beat Gravity and 8.
Yeah, the other log jams are worse to sort through, but this one makes me more angry. It's so stupid. Like, I'm sure it's not too bad. It's only, like... There's more gaps here, so it shouldn't be the worst, but, like, it's so troll, some of these results.
Yeah.
Like, Static got 65th. What are you doing? Amaterasu loss. Bro, like, oh my god.
Yeah, so I just want to point out for Solar, just for like the pure extent of it, Solar beat Aiden, Wukun's Gravity, and Beat at the same tournament. So
Jesus.
take them out of his list. It's literally just Slim Boy.
Yeah, but you
It's
can't
like
take
Slim
him
Boy's
out.
not
That is,
losing to everyone under the
Unfortunately.
fucking.
If we just took it out,
yeah,
he'd
unfortunately,
be
you can't take it out.
not HM and not close. But that did
Yeah.
happen in reality.
When it
So,
happened, he's top 8. He's got him 5th of the monthly, beating 4 people that are on top 40, including a number 3 in the fucking state.
god damn it.
And then in all of that, he got bullied by Tin Man somehow during that run. Sure.
He did too. This fucker.
Oh no! Tin Man 6-stocked him.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Like it was just like it. Solid beating Gravity and then got bullied by Tin Man and then just beat everyone else. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Did Aiden go Pyro Mithra in that matchup? They must have, right?
I think they started it, if I remember correctly, and then went to Meat Gunner.
How did you lose that?
Because Aiden's Meat Gunner is very prone to misinputs and just like stupid decisions because
How did you
Aiden
lose
likes to be
Pyro
cool.
Mithra?
Have you noticed?
Wait, Solar's actually just like a freak at that one tournament.
Yeah, no, literally. And then
How do you rank that? That's
And then, wait, dude, that's all his green. Other than Slim,
Yeah.
his next best one
and then
is
it's
Phosphor.
just
What?
like if you took this tournament out, it would just be Phosphor 2.0, which is just flow, and then
Nothing.
I think it's like top of that.
It's
Like, what the
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
This is stupid.
Like, you gotta just
yeah.
laugh at that point. Holy shit.
But the thing is,
Wait,
he's gotten
like-
those 2 wins, so I think we have to chop him here compared to
Yeah.
Solar.
I mean, who
But
else
are we
is
dropping
who
Tonka
else is the
because Tonka's-
Tonka points? So
I
who's
like
in this next cohort group?
Static,
I actually
Dragonite, Tonkadonka, Solar. It's just these 4, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys looked at Mexi?
Yeah, you did have Mexi a bit
Mexi
high.
flow win, doesn't he? Yeah.
I think
Mexi and Wi-Fi were like not far off, but I think they were clearly below.
the good thing is
I mean, a
we.
flow win.
Mexi's
I don't know if
alright.
it's-
Yeah, like I like Mexi's more.
It's just
I'll give it up.
Arcadian.
Wi-Fi has
Oh, these monthlies are
competence.
just so bad.
The monthlies are bad, but he has decent wins.
Except Pixel 250 is like fine.
Like, he beat Flo when Flo decided to list a Phosphor on the same day.
Mexi nearly has his best opponent be a dub as well.
That's so funny.
What are these players?
And then Mexi gets his once a season win against a lolly. No matter how many times Anthony wins, Mexi always gets one.
Mm-hmm.
on
Couple of
Gravity.
gravity's nice.
Problem is, it's like static grav, extra lolly. I mean, there's enough, but the other guys also have that, and then Solar has that all from one tournament.
I prefer Wi-Fi, honestly.
Yeah, can we look
Over
at
Mexi.
Wi-Fi?
I feel
So
like
Wi-Fi is Slim, Skinny Pat, a lolly, Neek.
That's
That's like the wins. That's pretty solid, but then you look at Drowning at Arcadian, 49th at Pixel 250.
I feel like we can get to
Sort of
these. I think we get to these guys because they're probably both HMs in all likelihood. But we will obviously look at them and then we can reconsider chucking him up.
Yeah.
I
At this point, it's sort of like, well, who's got what wins and not everywhere.
Well, Static.
Wi-Fi got out of monthly, didn't she? Yeah, she did.
Static at least had a good Arcadian-ish. Like 17th is fine.
17th. When you're in this range, 17th's like, yeah, cool, nice.
Like he has some good
Maybe-
wins above people like.
Grav.
Ah.
Having a lolly wins handy. Tin Man.
wait. This is just Nick, but worse.
He beat Grav, and then Tonkadonka's in this cohort. Joker's below. Ellis is above. Aloli's above. Timman's above. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of becoming less of a Static fan right now, to be honest. Just because he's still inconsistent.
Yeah. And his peaks aren't as peaky as.
Well,
they
I
usually
also
are.
think I saw the green, but looking at it again, it's like Maya's there, but like he's not actually like he's not top 40. He's not HMs. Joker's not probably not HMs. So you can take
I did
these
not
two out, or
Maya
like
at all.
Maya's inactive, yeah.
okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
He's inactive by one tournament.
Is he any good?
Actual
Yeah.
troll.
He
his-
has a win on you. He's 2 on
God.
Wi-Fi, gravity win, and like positive on just about everyone below him except for static.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd probably make the 40.
But then,
Like this guy would definitely make
Well,
HMs if
to be fair, he only played against 3 PR players this season, so he was like 1 out of 5 strike rate. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
like I think he would make HMs minimum if he showed
Yeah,
up to one
I
more
think
tournament.
Probably on the 40, but such is life.
He would have just added to the fucking nightmare that this is actually.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I guess
I feel like
the losses are
so
probably
inclined to actually just drop Solaris peak.
Yeah, I kind of agree. The static losses are also kind of bad, and Souls are worse, but they're not that much worse. Like it's like
I mean,
Bendy,
look at Static's
Hal.
weeklies. Static's
Well,
weeklies.
Bendy beat like 4 people, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Static's.
a Bendy loss is better than a Desire loss or a Bam Bam loss.
This is crazy. He made it out by doing this. That's like kind of a lucky 25th, to be honest.
Yeah, he beat Yonks and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, Phosphor, I guess.
But I mean, Phosphor's not even HMs. And
If
Yonks.
Phosphor beat Static, it might have considered it.
Yeah.
And Yonks is consideration, but I don't think he will be.
He had a couple good temples. So he's got some good Hazaka and
okay, so
Ellis.
He's like
record.
top 8'd most temples.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ, that end of era.
Yeah, I think Solar's above Static. I think Solar's just next.
I think Solar's just next. And I actually, given what we're looking at now, I actually want to throw Lime's name into the ring
Okay.
at this point. I think she might actually be better than Static on second thoughts. And
I
I
don't know
think
if
she's
she's-
ahead of Rooster.
I don't know if
She
she's
better than
ahead of
Dragon Knight?
like Tonkadonk and Mexi though, or Wi-Fi. I'm less
Probably
impressed
not.
of Static than I thought though.
Yeah. So Dragon Knight has a win on me and Matt and Homer.
I feel like
Lime
Dragon Knight's
is
done pretty well.
Yeah,
Slim
Dragon
Boy.
Especially that 9th at Arcadian is really good.
Yeah, I think the problem
Yeah,
with Lime
I think
is
it's
there's just a bit of a
just
drop off.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit
It's like Riverman,
scarce.
but worse.
Yeah. Solar Wind's nice though, he's top 40, so is Wi-Fi might be, maybe.
I think Wi-Fi might be next.
The problem is Lime drowned at Pixel, so that's a bit stiff. Lost to Fiddle Duck. And these monthlies aren't
What did
good.
Lime get at? Oh, she also drowned at Arcadian, never mind. I was about to point out Wi-Fi drowned to being her own stupidity.
I think Lime is in it for HMs, but I don't think she could be above like
Yeah, I agree.
more than 2 of these people, which is what you need for 40, so. No, we put Solid there, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Static.
Dragon Knight or Tonka Donka?
Yeah, I think it's Static,
I-
Dragonite, Tonkadonka. Probably the
I think Dragon Knight
three.
is static.
Yeah, I also agree that I think Dragon Knight is better than
Dragon Knight should be next in my eyes.
Yeah, I've kind of soured on
Tonka-
Static, as I said.
I've shouted on Tonka. It's just a fucking stop sign until you get outside of the top 40.
But Jesus, 2 Rebs wins and a Wildout win.
I hate Rebs with a fucking passion, actually. He's just caused us headaches.
Dude, being 2-2 on a PR player,
Yeah, and
that's
0-2 on Pasture and Tech. Like,
I'm glad I'm drinking through this, actually.
oh my god.
This is needed.
Yeah, I kind of. Let's have a look at.
As much as I hate to say it, I'm actually
Wait.
sour off Tonka a little bit.
I think Dragonite's
3-0
just next,
against
right?
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
next.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. And now it's the big
Yeah.
final spot.
I think, okay,
The
my
problem
eyes,
is,
this is a. Hear me out. It's Mexi versus Lime for me, but
The problem
others
is
around.
Static has this 65th, which fucks him. And it's a bad one. It's a bad one, dude. Amateurosity.
So we haven't really looked at Mexi yet, have we? Much. It was a flow win, a lolly win, and then just like, dear God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and 2 gravity wins, right?
I feel like
Yeah, 2 on.
And a Nick win.
I feel like Tonkadonka's better than that, just off reps.
Yeah, I think Tonkadonka is better
But I think Wi-Fi might be
Yes.
maybe
above both.
potentially. Like this is
We're
pretty good.
We're at the point everyone's just.
It is pretty good.
And these
I'm not gonna lie.
monthlies, because these guys are fucking the monthlies.
What's Conrad done? Oh, he didn't go to Arcadian.
Oops.
I'm trying to find someone that made it out of Arcadian.
Because these guys have
Because everyone has.
every Tonkadonka
Rooster
monthly,
didn't sign at Arcadian.
every Tonkadonka monthly sucks.
But 2 Ryan wins. It's like,
I know.
oh my
But
god.
Wi-Fi just has variety and pretty okay monthlies.
Yeah.
Like Pixel's the
Wi-Fi
only bad one, and it's not
has-
even that bad.
If we're looking at specifically monthlies, Rooster's got the best of the group. They're not drowning at Arcadian. He's gotten 33rd at Pixel and End of Era, losing to me at both of them.
Yeah, just the wins
And
are a
he's
bit lower.
made it out another one.
The wins.
The wins are a little bit
it's like
lower, but he's
nothing
actually like
sandwich.
not shat the bed compared to the others. It's a evil mix.
It'd just be Static, right? If he didn't have End of an Era, I think.
It would be, yeah.
It would be, but it's not.
Yeah.
But that's it happened, so that's why I think it's
Like,
Wi-Fi.
even if we remove it.
Because
So these are the 5 names we're considering at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess 33rd is bad, but Static also. Static at
Yeah.
17th.
But I think we've gotten at the point we know who the 40th and HMs are, I think.
I do want to look
Like,
at Soy Milk and
no.
Az again, but I know
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
not. They're not 40th, so we don't need to look at them yet.
No.
I still stand by Lyman Rooster below these next the people we're discussing, and I don't think either of
Me
them are
too.
top 40.
Can we look at Soy Milk first, actually? Before we.
Yeah, sure, but I don't think she's
Here's
40th.
I think she has
Skinny,
decent
Extra, Dragonite, Nop, Maxi. They're not bad.
Why did I not have her?
Oh.
That's,
Because she's not gotten any top 30 wins. Like,
Yeah, that's
she's
true.
not done anything in actual note,
true.
but she's beaten all the people below her.
She's got 3 good wins, and then these guys are like fringe 40 HMs, which is not that crazy when you also want to be in that spot. So it's like 3 good wins, and then also lose it to Conrad.
I think Conrad's actually in the conversation.
Maybe I don't.
Up as well.
Well,
Because
I think we
he's
should.
made it out at Pixel.
I think we sort out 40
He's-
first.
Some sort of win, yeah. He's not ahead of Wi-Fi, Mexi, or Lime though.
My favorite for 40th right now is Wi-Fi. I don't know about you guys.
My favorite is Tonka. Because
Yeah.
the only person who has 2 PR wins above him is Aloy. Like, that's 10 spots of people who don't have 2 PR wins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
just having 2 Ryan wins, I think, is so insane.
Wait, how did
Like,
he
you give that
65th?
opportunity to.
At what?
End of an era.
He lost to me and Pastra.
Oh,
0-2.
right. Jeez,
Astra.
okay.
And Pasha was playing really well that day.
Yeah, he was.
Because
Uh,
he got a game off Newt.
Newt almost lost to Rooster in winners round 1. I think it was more Newt
Because
kind of didn't get his shit together either at the same time as Pastra playing well.
I think
Pastra didn't win. That would have been a very interesting
anyone-
pop-off.
anyone above from like 39 to 34, you give them like that many opportunities to verse Ryan, they're not taking a game.
Yeah.
Ryan's Lucina, they
But it's, I mean, you just say Ryan because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
then yes, I'd agree.
Just the ridiculous amount of red
Yeah, I know. It's
is why I don't
crazy.
like it.
How do you? The monthlies are.
This
bad.
is why I
They're
hate
just
Reds.
so bad.
Yeah, true.
That's why I think
Everything else is like
Because in a sea of craziness, Wi-Fi looks like a normal player, which is funny because she played Pikachu. But she looks somehow like kind of
Look,
normal. I guess an 11 loss isn't good.
Wi-Fi's second on my list, so I agree that Wi-Fi's over Tonka in my eyes, but I don't know. I'm still set on Lime, honestly, for 40th, but that's my brain thinking stuff. Because Wi-Fi has drowned an Arcadian, Lime has drowned an Arcadian, but beaten a top 25 player while doing it. Sort of stuff. And then everything else is actually really comparable
The
for
thing
no
with
reason.
Dragonite is this 9th is so good.
Yeah, exactly.
it's
I
like
think
mine,
he's
but-
clear of this entire group. Honestly.
Oh wait, no, we put
Just
it.
from
Yeah,
that
okay,
single
sorry,
event.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot
He's
we
already
put
there.
him,
I think
yeah.
he's
The Statics is the one
Solar
I
and
was
Dragonite
thinking
with
of.
their single crazy events.
Yeah, I mean, Static's pretty good, except for End of an Era. Ah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so horrible.
Not enough spots.
But like everyone has some sort of shit show.
Yeah.
Like Static is the only one in this list that didn't drown at Arcadian.
Like, Mexi's
Oh no,
monthlies
Rooster didn't drown.
are all, is Arcadian in particular, are all bad.
I
Yeah,
think
because he
Mexi
lost to
had good-
fucking Darius.
Mexi had good
Oh.
weeklies, I think.
Yeah, Lime's monthlies are also
Have a look at that.
pretty shoddy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Tonkadonkas are even worse, and they're like all of them.
Yeah, I don't like Tonka here, honestly. Even though with the 240 wins, it feels like he should be there.
The 2 PR wins.
Yeah. He's just got some shit.
I just want to
It feels
see,
so weird with 2 PR wins. It's not enough.
just out
Yeah.
of curiosity, what's
Well-
done at the tournaments after beating Rebs?
To be fair,
What's up?
well, not to to be fair, I guess if there's a person who's gonna get 2 PR wins and not make it, it's the guy who's the most active person who did not do enough at every other tournament. If this guy was just inactive, like not that active, you'd probably chop. But he's just developed all these bad records.
I don't think it actually means anything. I just wanted to bring it up. So at the 2 temples he's been, the 2 tournaments he's beaten Rebs at, he's gone beat Mexi, beat Rebs, lose to P9 Harry. You look at that and go, yeah, that's actually kind of nice.
Fair.
Beat Flaco, beat Rebs, lost to Skinny Pat, lost to Wildan. Considerably less nice.
Still not that bad though.
Still not that bad.
It's still
yeah.
decent. Like he could have just lost to FICO
Yeah.
instead, and then just like had no chance at it.
Yeah.
But I will say that the second time he beat Rebs, which was at the Pixel, I think it was the current, but it doesn't really matter
My problem
what
with
it was.
Lime
You look at the,
is the monthlies. I'm
I
just
wanted
looking
to
at
look
monthlies and
at
being
all
like,
monthlies.
Wi-Fi is chilling compared to these other people.
Yeah, I think Wi-Fi's better than Lime. Definitely.
Actually, what
Yeah,
are
but-
Lime's monthlies? Isaac Drazi, unfortunate.
Well,
Arcadian beats Slim, loses to Nop and Llewellyn. Fair. Still drowned to that. What's the next one? Beats Solar. That's not a monthly. That's RMIT. Beat Wi-Fi. Lose to Zach and Rooster. To drown at Arani. Unfortunate. Not unfortunate when it's Rooster, but making an upset and drowning anyway seems to be a pretty common theme. That's why I put a little bit more leniency on her monthlies than the others, is they weren't just
Yeah.
losing to 0-2 as to
except for 250. I don't know how she lost to Fidel, Luigi, but maybe he's just the goat.
Yeah, that's the evil one.
Yeah.
It's when half the monthlies are you've actually done something, but it doesn't matter.
It's a bit rough.
It's a bit rough compared to losing 0-2 to Amaterasu type beat,
Yeah, that's true.
or losing to Fidel. To be fair, to compare, Fidel's a better loss, but like it's comparable. Like you shouldn't be.
The problem
It's
is
the same
just,
sort of deal.
like Tink Floyd loss
Right.
and Fiddle Duck loss are dragging it down a bit.
It is.
Can you go back to
unfortunate.
Mexi? Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think Rooster had the best monthlies. Wi-Fi's was one good one, and the rest were awful. Outside of beating Naked End of an Era and
What,
then
you
just
reckon?
like doing nothing anymore. Well, because she drowned at Arcadian. She drowned at
This is
like
pretty
she
good.
got out of that one sunshine where everyone else in her pool was being a fuckwit.
Okay, maybe it is not as good as I thought.
Yeah, her ninth was beating Mike Kirby and Skinny Patch Robin.
I mean, it's
To make
still
it out.
Rainbow and Skinny Pat though.
It still
Yeah.
made it out, so it's sort of. I don't know if I'm putting on perspective that shouldn't be counted towards.
That's what I think. Arcadian kind of. Well, it's funny because she's actually got a bit unlucky here. Although it was a surprise at the time.
Get unlucky. She win swapped to Doc
Well,
against Gravity.
yeah,
That's
okay.
her own.
Yeah.
She win swapped against Magnus. I'm pretty sure as well. She changed characters and fucked herself over.
That is true.
It's like, yes, you look at it and you go, Magnus Gravity, 2 people on the 40 to drown. It's a little unfortunate looking, but it was very much self-inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very different 33rd
didn't?
to like Lime's 33rd, that's for sure.
Who did Mexi lose to? Oh, he lost to you and then Darius.
Darius. Which
But he
is.
But he beat Solar beforehand.
Darius is like a worse loss than anyone here had it. Well, except Tonka Donka.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, yeah. So Tonka, Static, and Mexi all just have this one inexplicable loss at a monthly.
Lime kind of
Like,
does with
insane.
Lime's Fiddleduck loss, I would say, is
Tonka.
similar.
Yeah. It's similar, but I'd say it's better because Fidel actually like turns up and plays sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like Darius turns up and people to get drunk, and then just like plays while he's there, and then just rocked up to Arcadian and beat someone going for the 40.
Can you go back to Rooster? Dude, I feel like, oh my god, everyone here has like an argument for his
Yeah,
last spot.
Roosters just copped like 3 unfortunate monthlies. I'll give it up.
Nah, but these wins are not that impressive.
Yeah,
bro.
but yeah,
Yeah,
that's the other
the
thing. Rooster
problem
hasn't
is-
beaten.
There's
Nah.
3 top 40 wins.
Rooster, please clutch a set for once in your life.
Yeah,
And-
oh my god, against Beefy.
No, against Nude
Dude.
at end of an era. It was
Or
Oh, that as
both.
well.
Both.
actually literally either of them, and then he doesn't lose to me straight after. Oh, and Isaiah at Pixel 250.
Oh my
have we,
god, dude.
looked at Hazaka?
He's better play a loss to get out winner's side 3 different times in like the last month of the season.
Huh.
Rooster,
against
why?
Tonka, holy.
I think, at least from my list, I'm willing to try and take a couple off the consideration for 40th right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm not looking at Static for 40th at this point.
You reckon?
Neither. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I also don't think I'm looking for Rooster for 40th at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
So we'll move the other 2 up 1. Ignore the ordering. There's no ordering, and then HM Static, HM Rooster.
Yeah.
Well, and then
not 40.
and the other 2. Yeah, that's why I'm like HM for the HM considerations.
Yes.
Has HM Joker and
Conrad.
HM Conrad.
Yeah.
Forgot about him,
Um.
and I can't spell. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm still stuck, but it sounds like I'm a losing vote on it. I think my order right now is Lime, Wi-Fi, Tonka, Mexi.
Do you want to? So yours is. Fucking what?
I'll write it. It's all good.
No, I got it.
So that's my order right now.
Yeah.
By the sound, Tom has Wi-Fi first.
Yeah. I think I have Mexi fourth. I'm not sure about Lime or
Yeah.
Tonka on who I'd have higher. Yeah. What about you, Nob?
I'm just thinking about it right now.
Yeah, that's
So-
fair. I think it's got to be one of these four,
That's
right? Like if,
Yeah.
well, it's.
Yeah.
I didn't mind
Yeah.
Static,
I'm gonna
but if you guys
I'm gonna,
don't think he's even in the 4, then it's not him.
I don't think he's in the 4, honestly. I'm gonna go bathroom while Nock thinks about it.
All right.
It's just there's.
Do you reckon we
Static's
take
decent against
Mexi
his-
out of consideration?
How's. Dude, he's a flow win. It's like a flow, a lolly, extra, 2 on gravity. Like he drowned at every monthly, which is a bit of a shame. But I think everyone else did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lime drowned at every monthly. Wi-Fi didn't drown at 2, and Tonka drowned at every one.
Yeah. The thing I have for Lime above Tonka is the loss quality is like very different. But it's also Tonka goes to fucking everything.
Yeah,
Pink Floyd's
like,
not a
Tonka
great
has
loss either, though. Yeah.
Tonka has like triple the amount of tournaments.
Yeah.
Which is why the loss quality I don't mind too much.
What's Wi-Fi's loss quality like? It's fine.
It's fine. It's like the best out of the bunch.
Yeah.
It's the best of.
Actually, is it? Can we see Mexi?
Well, Wi-Fi being negative to both Tonka and Lime actually just fucks it all up.
How negative?
I think
0-3 Tonka, 0-1 Lime.
Okay.
I guess Maya would have been around here as well. 0-2 to him.
nah,
0-3 to Gravity, 0-3 Mam.
I think Maya's above, but
Yeah.
That's
Isn't it?
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi lost to 11? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's how she drowned at 250, and that's a less
That-
acceptable. Because at this point you don't mind a 33rd.
Yeah, no, because Nick doesn't. 11 doesn't play the game at all, outside of the few times he turns up.
yeah, but he.
Like he's
He'll
actually
always
just
beat
doesn't
me.
play.
Yeah.
I still think 11's like the best player on the planet. But
I mean, yeah, that is true. He is a freak, but like, how much points can you give to being a freak?
Yeah, I reckon.
By the sounds of what you two are saying, we've knocked Mexi out of the list.
I think so.
Probably.
Well, I think so, yeah.
I think not first, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we mean
Mexi.
for 40th spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like,
we'll
even
lock.
though it's just Tonka's like just beating all 3 of these people. Like Tonka's 3-0 on Wi-Fi, 3-0 on Mexi. Tonka's like
I just
hasn't played Lime.
49th at
It's those monthlies, man.
you can't like
What the
get
fuck?
49th at the Arcadian with no PR players, dude. Like,
Yeah, it's not like he lost to
on.
like you, I or Beefy on the way in. Like one of the two losses.
You can't get 49th as
It's
a high seed with any good losses. You have to have really fucked it. And I think the Arcadian is so important. And Lime at least
when you're at this point, yes.
Lime
He's lost to Kristen Moral Sea Star. Oh god.
yeah, Lime at least did
Look,
better
Moral
than
Sea Star, but oh god.
than Tonka, even though they both got 33rd, but Lime's was much more like fair.
Yeah, Limes was made an upset, drowned anyway. Shit happens. Sort of deal. What was Wi-Fi's again? I know she lost to Magnus and Gravity, but who did she beat?
So like some unnamed.
Oh, she won her first set and then lost to Magnus and then lost to Grav. I see. Beat KG.
Where has Wi-Fi like gone wrong?
Arcadian
Yeah,
mainly. Like
Pixel
that's the
250
big
as well.
down point. Pixel 250 is grim.
But
Her
Lime,
weeklies by
Lime
her
placed,
standards
Lime
also
placed lower
awful.
at 250 as well.
For me, Lime's the third. It's between Tonka and Wi-Fi for me, surprisingly.
Interesting.
I think it's just Wi-Fi.
Because I just It's just because Wi-Fi, like the best win of Slim Boy and Neek. Is that really enough? Especially
you're
when
Well,
not-
that's the thing, because I'm looking at, because that's the thing where I'm looking at Lime's best wins. They're better than Wi-Fi's best wins because
Are they?
I'd prefer Slim and Pig and Slim and Neek.
Yeah, but there's Wi-Fi is more to back
Slim
it
and
up.
Neek over Slim and Piggins.
Yeah, from a shit ton more attempts.
Yeah,
Tonka has
that is true.
Rebs and Webs and
Tonka's a
Wildan.
fucking
Webs
headache.
and Wildan. That's like insane. This is what
And-
hurts. And has like a positive win rate on everyone.
I should have just chopped Tonka a win in the final weekend of the season, so we could
Make it
get
Yeah.
three of this actually. I beat him at CWC and End of an Era back-to-back days.
Yeah.
I could have saved up all the issues, actually. My bad.
Yeah, look.
But a loss on Pasture Tech, Phosphor Rick. Holy shit.
They're all, yeah. Honest,
3-0 against Mexi. That's crazy. 3-0 against Wi-Fi.
I don't
Yeah.
really see how Lime's wins are better, but I guess the argument is like Wi-Fi has had more.
the
attempts.
argument is when.
Yeah, and Lime did.
As
Yeah,
well.
yeah, it's true. I think Lime got a bit
That's
unlucky
one of the things
with like getting a win
Yeah.
and then copying a rough
Fucking
path.
someone who else got upset.
Like it means like, because this Arcadian, like Llewellyn's good, by the way, like still is good.
Yeah. Llewellyn, if she was active for a whole season, would be top 40 without a question.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like mid-20s.
And she's normally where like a lolly is, so like maybe the 30 mark or something like that.
like Ruba's around here, and then she beat Wi-Fi, which is a good head-to-head dub.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
just 250s, not.
This is just a mess. Yeah.
But it's only one bad loss. It's kind of similar to like the end of an
Yeah.
era fuck up from Static.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
well, I think it's more excusable. 'Cause
It's what you value more. Yeah.
yeah.
At least Fidel churns up to tournaments and plays. Yes, he goes 0-2 most tournaments, but at least he knows what's going around to some extent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Llewellyn
Wi-Fi's lows are so bad. When like if they were literally just like slightly less bad, I think she probably would just be like the clear 40. She's
Sorry,
just
say-
like
say
cooked
again?
it so badly at the same time.
Say again.
The times where Wi-Fi has like cooked it, like done badly, she's done so badly that it's
Has she?
glaringly like unexcusable.
Where?
To a good extent, like throwing away your entire Arcadian run to be a dumbass.
Yeah, but it's still just a gravity loss.
Gravity loss and a Magnus loss compared to what other people were doing for 33rd. I'm trying to find where's
Yeah.
reference. It's more I'm hung up on the fact that Lime got very unlucky in a half of her monthlies for the season, where it literally could have been like a coin flip the other way and she makes it out of 3 of them. We're not even having this discussion.
Is losing to Ruba that unlucky though? Damn, this floating point is unlucky.
To
Goodness
some
me.
extent, but without.
Holy
Yeah, no, it's like you
shit.
go 0-2 to Isaac Drazi. What do you want?
What the hell, actually? Seeding issue, perhaps? Or
Well, who did Drazi lose
Drazi
to,
probably
I
got
guess?
upset. Yeah. Whatever.
It's probably just Drazi lost to someone that. Oh, no wonder I can't find Drazi on here. I'm looking at fucking Tonka Donka's page.
Yeah.
Drazi getting upset at the major. Who would have thought? Floating point, Drazi got upset by Milky Layer. Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get it. Although I think like
I
you should just beat Rooster
I can-
or Llewellyn, but it is
Yeah, literally, if she just beat Rooster, it would be going, yep, cool, it's Lime. Honestly,
yeah.
is at this point, I think we've shown what we've done throughout the whole thing. It's sort of started playing more and more emphasis on the Arcadian as we get lower down the list.
It's so important.
Where that one win literally would have just been like, yep, cool. Or if Wi-Fi could not done whatever the hell she did against Gravity, yep, cool, done. Or if,
yeah.
but I think that's why I put Tonka as a clear third in mine as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Is the
getting
emphasis-
convinced on Lime at this point.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Just because what she's done at the monthlies has been better, even if she copped it. Like, Slim Win is really good. Really good. And it's at the Arcadian, which is so much better than what these people have. And I value that to them a lot.
But Wi-Fi because it's Slim Win
Where
and it's 1-0.
I think it's the point. No, as in what tournament I think Tom's getting at.
Yeah.
The fact it was at the Arcadian.
It was just like a random sass, so it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then lost to
now
Llewellyn,
held
who I
was-
still
yeah.
really rate. And, well, I think it's a relevant enough showing of their skill that they did really well in Dead Week and beat a Lolly and Tonkanonka and someone else good. I think they beat OK, who's really good. So I don't mind the Llewellyn loss at all. So I think it's a really unlucky 33rd.
Yeah.
I think the Rooster loss is less unlucky and you kind of just should try and win. But it's still grim.
It's easier said than done, but it's
Yeah.
not like the Roosters around the same conversation, so it's not like it's an unlucky loss. Once you take the context of them knowing each other out of it.
How much do we rate Shen, by the way? Because is a Shen win worth anything?
Nah,
No.
Okay.
noob.
When I played with him at End of an Era for a bit, he's forgotten most of the shit.
Okay.
And he lost to Pooks' Meta Knight, I think, at End of an Era, if I remember correctly. Which, given what Pooks has done for the rest of the season, not a good sign.
I just like Wi-Fi spread more on it personally.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
I
fair.
think
I was kind of pushing for that, but I just think the
strike rate
monthlies are important.
also slightly better.
And if
that's-
you,
Did you say Hayden?
yeah, you
I was
could
saying
add
line strike rate because of her attendance issues being living in bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, that's a fair
I mean,
point.
And strike rate's just better.
I mean, it's just 4 tournaments less than Wi-Fi.
The thing is, Wi-Fi, 'cause,
We
like,
were
it looks good, but you have, like, there's some O3s in there, which, like, if you put them as their own row, it starts to spread out and look a lot less good. There's 3 O3s, in fact.
Yeah.
True.
Like, so she's...
not when we were. Oh, sorry. No, keep going, Tom. I didn't realize you hadn't finished.
09 on Gravity Tonkanonka map. Like,
Oof.
02 on Maya. Like, these are... Like, that's really important. I think that's, like, a big factor. And, like, the putting it in rows, like, is good data, but you gotta keep in mind, like, the 03
If you
compared to
spread it out
01.
more, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
exactly.
That's true.
So that's
Yeah, the other thing
another
with the 10
point. Yeah, go on.
Was when we were talking about like me versus you versus Tiff earlier, was the difference was 3 tournaments between the 3 of us. Like Tiff to me was 3 and me to you was 3. And it was still showing that it was like a visible difference in data from just having an extra 3.
Yeah, I think...
So having 4 here says to me we should probably be saying around the same sort of stuff. It's a clear difference in the amount of chances.
Yeah, I think it's not Tonkanonka just based on like Hayden and I not being fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
fair
he's clearly in the HM, so but we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. I have changed. I think it's barely Lime.
You think it's Lime?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
All right.
It's not.
I'll lock it in.
Yeah.
There's
So
a few Wi-Fi Tonkanonka are clear HMs, clear as day.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
after
it's in
that
order,
we
right?
can look at the others.
Everyone else is probably up for debate. Mexi and Static are probably in there.
Yeah, as well.
But there's only one more spot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd be
God.
tempted to leave Static out for
I won't-
now, but
I won't-
Mexi have a slow win and other win and different win. Probably
Yeah.
should just get him a spot. When we look at it, we'll probably find that.
Yeah.
But it's still worth looking because it was a fair bit off the other three in my eyes.
Yeah.
We've got one working Christmas tree.
Alright, well, so we'll look at Mexi and Static to start with.
Yeah.
Mexi has a flow win and a lolly win. Extra gravity wins, 2 gravity wins, but then that's all the wins on people above them. Static is around Mexi. And has some bad losses. Has some not good monthlies. I don't think he did much at the Arcadian. I'll have a look.
Who are about to be looking at?
Mexi.
Mexi drowned to Darius Carlin.
Yeah, but did he beat anyone?
Solar, I think.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
true.
I think he beat Solar, lost to you, lost to Darius for 33rd.
Yep, that's what happened.
Sorry, I was opening up
Okay.
everyone else's pages to try and flip at the same time.
That's kind of
Was
similar
not
to
looking the
Lime's Arcadian. Well, not as good because it's Solar instead of Jamie, but it's the same. It's the same scenario where you get an upset and then
And then drown anyway.
yeah.
It's also not the same in the sense of you've drowned to Darius Carlin instead of
Yeah.
Brewster.
Llewellyn,
I'm gonna
but yeah.
do something.
I think there's probably enough here compared to everyone else. I think
I
Static's
think so, yeah.
probably the same. Static has enough, surely. But we can. I think the last spot's a tough one.
My current thinking is Conrad, but that's because I'm sort of flying through everything at once. He did get a little bit lucky. He got a little lucky in his monthlies, though. But he's one of the only ones in the list that's making it out at any sort of monthly.
I
Rooster made it out at one.
don't think he has enough. It's just Sandman and Aiden.
Yeah.
But it is a
When
good,
did he
it's a good
beat
strike rate. Like,
Uh,
this attendance is way lower than I thought, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think he needed the end of an era to make it in the end. Or close to it.
Wait, who's this?
Conrad. His attendance isn't high.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be higher.
Yeah, same.
Like 7.
I think it's 7 tournaments. Not, well, yeah, obviously not points.
Yeah.
Sasuke loss is fine, like as a freak, who would definitely
that guy was really
very likely be top 40 in Vic. Nitro
he
loss
would
is
be,
fine.
honestly.
Yeah, I guess that's not too much bad, but losing to Merso is not good.
Yeah.
Losing to Mexi's not great.
Who
Yeah.
else did Merso beat? Was it didn't he beat? No, Conrad was Merso's second best win. I was thinking the season before he would beat Extra out of nowhere.
Mm.
But it was just Pig and Conrad. Who's the other one? Where's Yonks?
I'm looking at Rooster as well. Skinny Pat win, Rambo win, This is pretty good.
It's not bad.
Solid, yeah.
The monthlies are also, like, reasonable. There's nothing crazy in there, which is why it's not, like,
Oh yeah, Tom.
on the 40.
You do seating, right? You do
Yeah.
seating, right, for monthlies and stuff.
Yeah,
Can you keep Rooster away from me? Thank you.
I'll have a think.
I think he's sick of playing me to get out of pools.
Okay.
Even though he won one, we did it 3 times somehow
Yeah.
this season.
I feel like Static, Mexi are
I
This is
think
the
they're
list of
clear.
everyone who can be HMs.
Wait, is
Yeah.
Yonks active? Oh no, he went to 3 monthlies in his 5 tournaments. That's all good.
how does this list work? Because you've got Lime and Mamp and
Well, I mean, that was just from before when I did my pre-one.
Oh, okay, yep. Gotcha.
So I can just remove line
Yeah.
and map.
Map, yeah. I think Mexi's just on, right? Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Whoops.
I think
13.
he
What the hell?
has...
Something happened.
He's 13.
Cool. Yeah, Mexi's on.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm not a fan of Static on, but it feels like he should be on.
I think he
Is
is.
Deku? What does Deku have?
Huh, wait. Nah, not enough.
That looks really not enough, but
He has a lolly and then...
it's very satisfying.
It is. The Joel loss, I don't know how that's happened.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that pisses me off.
That was so close.
Oh, it's so actually...
The OCD is going bad.
It's so close to perfection.
Okay.
Goodness
Can you
me.
please temporarily remove hothead jabs from the database? Just so we can get better.
Yeah.
No, we need to see if anyone else has a Joel loss. Deku's.
A lolly and one Canadian Annie's.
Yeah.
Why did we delete it? It looks so fun.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Um.
Oh yeah, I don't think I really looked at Hazaka much in my original list.
He's done alright.
Oh god.
But I
Luma
assume...
win, 2-2 Mamp, 1-1 River, Mexi win. It's definitely less than Statics. And it's less than Roosters. So I
Yeah.
think Haz is out, honestly.
Not
Have we
sure.
looked at Joe? Joe didn't have
If
that
I
much,
remember
right?
correctly,
Yeah.
Joe
Yeah, it
was...
was Anthony me. Nah, no.
It was he beat you and that was like it.
There's
if
some,
I remember
some
correctly.
fucking
Yeah.
losses too.
Hey, FemChat beat a lolly this season.
It's true.
I think at the same tournament, actually. FemChat beat a lolly, Joe, Bam Bam, and Rick for the entire season.
Wait, so who's in contention for that last spot right now?
We're just deciding if Static's on, but he's got to be on. I reckon.
Static.
Yeah. I
think
think
Static has
we
to
can
be
lock
on.
him in. Yeah.
No, it's
In
that
my
last spot.
eyes, I don't think it's Melva or Haz yet.
Okay. I'm kind of a Melva fan from what I've seen.
Did Pooks have any good wins?
This is
It
pretty
was
good.
Skinny Pat extra not, I think. The thing she had going for her, she didn't really lose to shitters.
No, that's not enough.
So, like, the people that you'll be like, okay, you should be beating them, she beat them.
Mm.
Like, there's not a hothead jabs loss or a Pastra loss or a tech loss.
The worst loss is
anything
Conrad.
else.
Yeah, I like that a lot. End of an era, what happened there?
I haven't found this. Probably just got unlucky, honestly.
49th.
It didn't make it out of any monthlies.
Yeah.
Lost to Dragonite, that is a bit stiff. Although you should win as Minmin. Actually, no, you shouldn't. Hang on. It sounds bad, but then
DK
it's
Minmin.
actually
Be on
fine.
about.
Yeah.
No. The answer is actually you should just win as junior in that matchup.
True. I mean, the junior's probably going to get on the 40 next season, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Or the Luigi.
Dude, the
What's-
Luigi is insane. I actually hate it.
I haven't seen the Luigi.
The
No,
Luigi beaten off on Wednesday.
It's fucked me. It didn't beat me. It fucking destroyed me.
Noted. The end of an era, yeah. Lost to Mars and Dragonite, unfortunate. Didn't go to Pixel 250 by the looks of it. Oh no, that was right. She got owned by PT.
Yeah.
Rambat lost to Rivetman and Scobo. Well, they're both on the 40, so that's fine.
I think Rooster
Better go.
Bugalugs. I don't think it's Haz. I don't think it's Conrad. Have a look at Joker.
Not Bendy.
Joker's the attendance memer of 5
What a
tournaments, but
hack.
has a lolly and an extra win.
What the fuck is this?
He beat a lolly to get out winner's side at Arcadian, beat an extra another tournament, and just like
No,
was a poop for the rest of it.
no, it's not Joker.
Lolly extra.
There's no way it's Has or Conrad, I don't think.
It's definitely not Has. I think Conrad's probably third in this list, though. I think it's between these two. Rooster and Melva.
Yeah, I agree. Do you agree with that, Nob?
Can we go back to Rooster?
Yes. I think there's enough there for a final discussion. Oh.
This is. I mean, yeah, this is definitely in discussion.
Well, I think it's better than like Conrad and Hazaka.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So I think it's like the only people left are Soy Milk and Rooster then.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm leaning towards Soy Milk, but we can have a proper deep dive since there's just two.
Oh, that's Joe. Yeah. I was just like, because all those two and Conrad all just sort of didn't lose to the people below them. But then Rooster had one. I'm like, who is that? But it's Joe.
That's fine.
And that's fine. And Yonks is like fine, honestly.
Yeah, Caitlin's pretty consistent.
Yeah, and Conrad is fine also.
Yeah.
Considering we were just talking about him.
Yeah.
All of them are just like losses. There's no actual bad ones for any of them.
I guess it's
It's actually a really good song.
I guess it's like Caitlyn had a chance to beat like Sandman or Lolly. Like, there's some more losing records that I'm less of a fan here. Can we go back to Rooster? Rooster is like 03 on Dragonite. Milkameme I don't mind. I think a lot of these players are ones that are a bit higher up on. Like, I think Rooster's got a lot of higher level losses that are less expected to win, so it's more excusable to just like not beat any of them because they're like from Slim up. They're like, I don't know, what do we put Slim? Wildan was 20th. Slim was 21st.
Well,
so it's like
Slim,
like these top 10 players are like fair enough.
Yeah, and then Luma to Derby is to Gravity rather is just sort of like that one jump up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, one set off Luma, one set off me, one off Gravity.
I mean, so
and that next group up
kind of the same, but like Tim Man's not as good, Sandman's not as good. 03 on a Lolly.
Yeah.
Soymilk's got a bit more, but has attended a bit more. She does have a bad end of era. Rooster Buglogs, I think, was a bit better.
Rooster lost to me and Newt for 33rd at end of an era.
Yeah, that's good.
And then Pixley lost to me and Isaiah for 33rd. He copped a couple right at the end, just what he wants.
Yeah. I mean, those tournaments are very stacked.
Exactly. So getting to 33rd on both of them is just like quite solid. I'm honestly probably still slightly Rooster leaning.
I'm leaning to Rooster as well.
Oh God,
Nick's just like, I want to vote for Melbourne, but the other two are swinging the other way.
I kind of like Melba's wins more, honestly. Like having a me extra and Dragonite win.
Yeah.
Compared to
just like a Skinny Pat, like.
Skinny
Because Hayden,
Pat.
you and I like around the same level. They both had a Skinny Pat win.
Yeah, Skinny Pat Rambo Grav. But it's just like...
Yeah.
And it's Grav compared to extra.
Yeah. I like Rooster's monthlies.
They're just nice.
Yeah. They are just nicer.
I reckon both of these players will make the 40 next season. I believe.
The 40?
Yeah. Calling it now.
Yeah, I mean, Kaylin's off to a great start already.
Yeah. I'm probably more convinced of Caitlin, but
Yeah,
that's not the discussion right now, though. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
The discussion is, Rooster, please clutch up. We need you to clutch up, good sir. Please.
Yeah, for real. You would have made this 40 minutes shorter.
Brother, you could have made my life so much easier on this Sunday.
We could have saved time. But here we are, 3 hours and 24 minutes in.
Yeah. Like, literally, if you beat, like, Isaiah or Beefy or Newt, we're just going to like, cool, him. Done.
Yeah.
It's so close. 3 different times.
I'm leaning more towards Rooster.
Alright.
Now.
Well,
Alright,
That's it then. I
that'll
reckon.
do it.
Awesome.
Do we want to just run through it again? Double check everything?
Not really.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
To be fair. Alright, so where were the hell positions?
Tonkanonka, 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 Solar, 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 Solar.
Yeah.
Just them, mainly. I mean, there was some ugly shit, but then we saw them and nothing bloody compared. Moral
It's
C's
so
time
funny.
BT
We normally go
Pricks.
to the shit show at like 30th, and then like the rest is somewhat straightforward. We actually worked through the logjam of where like Knock and I were pretty quickly in the scheme of things, and then we hit that. We're like, fuck.
That took like an hour
It
and a
was
half.
so funny. It's so
I still want to look back at it. I don't know.
I'm still staring at it going. I think honestly, the only one of the bottom ones I would really want to do is the Rooster Melva one, but I am leaning Rooster, so it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. I reckon.
And then I know Nick, you were a bit of a Wi-Fi over line, but
I want to look at Aiden and Mamp again. I feel like Mamp did decent, right?
Mamp
some
had
of
the
Mamp's
zap.
monthlies were not good, if I recall.
Mamp had the good Arcadian.
That October
Mamp had
Ranny.
the really good Arcadian.
Yeah.
Mamp has the better win rates and the better Arcadian, but Aiden is just way more consistent at the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good list.
I think it's still good, yeah. I think Magnus has actually like fixed a lot of his consistency issues, but it's still there a little bit. But he was so much worse last season when we looked at him in terms of wild shit.
Yeah. Alright, I'm about ready to call it.
Yeah, I reckon
looking through it a bit more.
Alright.
Like Tin Man Honk. I feel like.
I think there was a gap there, honestly.
No, was it?
Yes, I think so.
Well, because we ended up with Honk being comfortably below Slim, so I know why he's
We had it
sort
because
of looking at that.
we had a look at it was in two separate categories, and then we are like, oh, Two Man's the highest of the next one. Is he above?
Yeah, so
Honk?
if there's any overlap.
But then we looked and
Yeah,
said
because
no.
you're going off my.
No, it's. Oh.
Beefy, Wildan, Vanguard, Slim,
Just delete this list here.
fucking Tim underscore man. Iceman, he's got Violet.
Yeah, but there's just this red, and Honk was more consistent, if I recall.
Yeah, they were both in the same position, and neither really did anything all that wrong.
Honk does have a PR win, but Tin Man has more wins. But Honk is losing. Honk is just better versus his level. Tin Man's like -1. Some of those people below him, like Duon, Pig, and Sneak.
Yes, and then Jason.
Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
Any
other hot? Not really.
Can we please put a lolly 31st?
No.
Can we? No, there's no way we can justify that.
Not with a lolly's
No,
double PR win. No.
Yeah, true.
That'd
Yeah,
be
there's no way
really
to
funny.
justify that.
It was not close.
Yeah.
That was a
And
gap.
then-
Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can announce Amy's PR as well now. Oh yeah.
Who got kicked off?
Well, you gotta wait
He got
for
kicked off.
the 40 reveal.
Yeah, true.
That won't be for a bit.
But I can finally change stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we all done?
3.5 hours. What the
I think
fuck?
we're good.
Alright.
It would have been really handy to have a full panelist, actually.
Yeah,
been
Some
a
of some of
full
our indecision would have been sorted.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how
well.
we work it out.
Yeah. Alright, I will
Oh my god,
stop recording now.
Yeah.